What's going on, everyone? Welcome into another Forward Progress Live watch along right here on the Forward Progress YouTube channel, part of the Hammer Betting Network, and presented as always by FanDuel. I am Rob Pizzola. Apologies for the delay. I'm throwing my producer, Jason Cooper, under the bus. Had to fix the banner at the top of the screen, so it didn't say Seahawks and Packers. But we're live now. We're here. Appreciate everyone in the chat and the early going. Bung Magoo, good to see you again. Gil, Gauntlet, John, Drew, Levi, all the usual suspects. I see some new ones as well. A Wild Piglet. Don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome aboard. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Make sure you're subbed here on Forward Progress. Because we're limited on time, I'll get to it really quickly. I don't love this game from a props perspective, but I do think this is one of those games where you take some shots. I've talked about this before. Not every game is created equal. And in this particular game, we have Justin Herbert playing on a high ankle sprain on a short week. I watched back Chargers Tampa. Herbert in the second half of that game had, I won't even say limited mobility. It was basically no mobility. We'll see if that corrects itself on a short week here. Who knows what he's injected with tonight? Some horse tranquilizers, whatever. He's going to be on one. The last hour or so, we've seen money on the Chargers. Pushed it back to 3 at the sharp market-making books at FanDuel or at -2.5, -122 right now in this market. Now, I've already got a bunch of messages on the side. What's causing the Chargers move? Well, I'll tell you what's causing the Chargers move. It's not news-related. There's nothing that's been a surprise that's come up here. Someone who's widely respected in market bet the Chargers. It's as simple as that. Someone likes the Chargers, waited till the last minute to get as much money down as possible. They bet it here. And that's what you need to know. Now, I'm looking at the injury reports for the game. A few things of note. On the Denver side, obviously, Jaleel McLaughlin not playing tonight. So a lot of people are interested in Audric Estime. I'll talk about why I'm not in just 1 second. Riley Moss is out at corner again, as is Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace was the corner that got absolutely shredded by Jameis Winston in that Monday Night Football game. He's not on the field again tonight. They'll have a rookie playing. Not as bad as Levi Wallace. On the Chargers side of things, I like Richard Sherman, but he has no idea who's playing in the Chargers secondary today. I was watching a bit of the pregame show. Cam Hart is out. He got injured on the same play last week that Elijah Molden got injured. Both of these guys are out tonight. Those are some significant injuries in the Chargers secondary. They've held up a lot this year, but those matter. Will Dissly out again on offense. Hayden Hurst was activated today. I don't know what's going to happen there with Stone Smart, Tucker Fist, Hayden Hurst. No idea. This is a very challenging game from a props perspective, but I did want to go through all of that. If I had to play something last minute, which I don't suggest you do, but if you want a rooting interest in the game, for me, I'd find a Denver 3 and I would play that right now. Few spots that have a Denver 3, but not many out there. Most of the market is still painted 2.5. Bob asked about Herbert under rush yards. So I played this at 11.5. The market's down to 9.5. I actually don't think that's all that impactful that it's moved a couple yards. Ordinarily, it's a massive move. But in this game, I think that there's going to be, the likelihood that he ends up on 10 or 11, I don't want to jinx it, is low in my opinion. It's probably going to be 0, or it's going to be something higher than that. Don't know. We'll see in the early going. I think at this point, you just watch and play it live. Look at the mobility on the first couple drives, and then you see what things are looking like from there. Tough game altogether, as I mentioned. I will go to props. Just going to double check that things that I like are available here. All right. Let's actually start with the SGP, and then I'll do props. So, built out an SGP here, and this is based off of Justin Herbert being injured, which is a possibility. Market is kind of pricing this as he's fine, and I like to just take some long shots a lot of times. Someone said, I hope there's a prop that's 50-1 in the early going. Well, we're right in around there for the one that I'm going to give out. We're going to go alternate spread, Denver -7.5. And again, some people might say to me, well, Rob, that's really unrealistic. Just look back to last week where Tampa shredded the Chargers in the second half. I know it's a big game. Broncos have won 4 straight games by more than a touchdown. Denver -7.5. We're selling points. And again, the premise here is that short week, quarterback dealing with a high ankle sprain, that might mean something that's not accounted for here. We sell points there. Now, people are very keen on the backups in these games. And the backups, I mean the running backs, Kamani Vidal, the backup to Gus Edwards, and of course, Audric Estime, the backup to Javonte Williams. Here's why I don't like either of these guys tonight. They have been terrible recently in pass protection. So, for the Chargers side of things, putting Vidal back there with Justin Herbert immobile, especially on third downs, that's going to be a big problem. On the Broncos side, Sean Payton does not trust Audric Estime just yet. So what I'm going to do here is bank on the veteran guys getting a little bit more usage than people think they're going to get. So I'm going to play Javonte Williams, 60-plus yards, alternate rush yards. I know he sucks. I think he'll be on the field a lot. And I'm playing Gus Edwards, 40-plus rush yards. I also think he sucks, but I think he'll be on the field a lot. Both of these, right now, not things that I love by any stretch of the imagination. As producer Jason's really trying hard to figure out which one it is here. There we go. That was a struggle, but we're in there. We're in there. 42-1 right now. Profit boost, obviously, you can get that up. This is, again, pure. All these SGPs I play, which, by the way, we've had a great year on these. I don't expect to win this every single night, but they're based off of something that is an educated guess. This game is pretty much a playoff game. The loser is very likely playing the Buffalo Bills in the first round. Nobody wants that. Both these coaches are guys that would trust veterans. Javonte Williams, Gus Edwards, and I'm going to take a shot on on Herbert not being 100%. Unlikely to hit, but if it does, that's going to be a big payday. Just on regular prop, Gauntlet says Gus up to 50+ good. Technically, you could play any derivative of this, right? If you wanted to increase the payday, you could go higher. My whole premise is that I think that these guys are undervalued and have like this fat right tail for this particular game tonight. That's it. On an individual prop basis, I'll start on the Denver side. I'm going only half units on a couple props, and then we'll try to find some stuff in game tonight. I just want to double check Marvin Mims' current number at FanDuel. 24.5 receiving yards at FanDuel. I'm going under on Marvin Mims at 24.5 receiving yards for a half unit. And this is just purely, I don't think that you can justify this number with the limited amount of usage that he got last week. I mean, when we look at just sheer snap counts for Denver a week ago, obviously Courtland Sutton plays a lot. Plays a lot. Devon Vele, 60% of snaps. Troy Franklin, 46. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 33. Marvin Mims only had 16 snaps last week, 25%. I'm going under on Marvin Mims. He does have that big play capability. Chargers do try to keep things in front of them as much as possible. I'm not buying this number. If you were going to play over on Mims, which, by the way, like you're free to bet whatever you want in this type of game, I would almost always play his alternate overs for exactly what the chat is saying, right? He is your inverse correlated TD play guy, I would say. I'm also just going to play Gus Edwards over on rushing yards. Again, I am not. I mean, you go back and watch Chargers Bucks. When Vidal was out there in pass protection, he got absolutely torched. You have an immobile quarterback. I think he's going to just get more snaps today. Gus Edwards is bad. This running game is bad overall. We're pretty suppressed here in the mid-30s at this point. And again, if you do have a quarterback dealing with significant high ankle sprain, probably run the ball a little bit more as well. So half units on that. Those are going to be the only 2 prop bets before the game tonight, plus the SGP. Actually, let me look at the touchdown score market really quickly here. You know how I love quarterbacks in prime time. I think I'm going to end up on Bo Nix here. I just really want to check to make sure the number is okay before I give them out, especially at FanDuel, which often has the best numbers in market. So anytime touchdown on Bo Nix, what do we got? 340 right now? Oh, either player touchdowns. Jason's really trying to point something out to me on screen right now. Let's see if Bo Nix is still up there at 340, 350. All right. We're going to go with Bo Nix plus 350 for, let's say, a fifth of a unit. Just scanning the market, and there's nothing better out there right now. You guys know my opinion on the high leverage games. Quarterbacks run a little bit more, if capable. I'm not sure Herbert is, but we're going Bo Nix at plus 350. I mean, Troy Franklin's a good price, but I don't really want to touch that. I think we're just going to leave it at this for tonight. And if we see anything funky in game tonight, and when I say funky, mostly what I'm going to be looking for is if Hassan Haskins takes the field at all. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Kickoff is underway here on Prime. I'll do a quick clock countdown as I see it. I have no idea if I'm going to be ahead or behind tonight as I see the Justin Herbert graphic up on screen right now. But I'll count down the play clock, and then I'll welcome in our first guest. Tonight is jam-packed. Second quarter, Ian McMillan is with us. Third quarter, Jeff Benson from Circa Sportsbook. Fourth quarter, it's the Hitman sweating his final bets. Play clock is at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and we got our first handoff of the game. Looks like Gus for 4 yards. All right. 9 more of those, 8 more of those, and we're in business. Our first quarter guest, you know him here on Forward Progress. You've seen him pretty regularly. Judah Fortgang. Throw the damn ball. Judah, how are things?
Things are going well. I mean, I guess I say that as I freeze right as I get on.
It happens.
If you can hear me, okay, I think we're good. Look, not the sexiest of games to bet on, but I'll never complain about a Thursday night football game.
Of course. Hey, listen, I feel like I already won tonight. I'll tell you why. I was staring a Gus Edwards under half reception at minus 140 in the face right before I started the stream, and I didn't bet it, and he caught a ball on the second play of the game. So I'm playing with house money.
I bet it. So like, and I'm behind you too, which is crazy. I was like, oh, you joined in with me? Great.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one. The old 3rd and 3 toss play. That is going no. Oh, flag on the play though. Flag on the play. Are you rooting for anything in this game tonight?
Not really. Got a couple SGPs in there. I guess I'm like overweight in Estime. If he breaks a big rush, that would be pretty sweet. I was really hoping we'd get some DJ Chark props up because I think he can see some.
Well, if he does, we'll get something live here. That was Darius Davis in the backfield, by the way. Just out of that's a really interesting one in the early going.
I think they use him on like these sweeps. Like they'll run 1 or 2 of those a game.
I got to tell you, 3rd and 3 toss play. I don't think that bodes well for Herbert's ankle. I'm going to be honest with you.
No,
unless it's just a one-off, I don't think that bodes well.
I'm with you there. I bet his under 10.5.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I go harder in game now. That's what I'm really wondering. Estime's in on the first drive here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, this is good for the alts. Got to keep an eye on this, and if this happens on the first drive, he was quite bad in pass protection last week. So I was wondering whether or not they were going to be willing to use him.
I think that's the split.
Yeah.
I think Williams is going to get the passing downs. He's been terrible as a runner, and I mean Estime has like 40 snaps in the pass game, or he's like barely running any routes either. So
yeah. Gauntlet asks, quick math question on what third down yardage do you reject a holding? I mean, that's a loaded question. It depends on like a million things. Field position is a big thing. Time left in the game, all sorts of stuff would be factor into that equation. Would factor into that one. Oh. I don't have a lot on this game tonight, so I'm really looking for some sort of opportunity to get some live bets in.
If I know you already said you're in on the under Herbert rushing yards. If they score here, you kind of like you assume that his rushing yards will probably bump up a bit. No, is that usually will happen?
Like if they're because they're behind, you think he's going to get more?
Like, sorry, like the odds are going to like slightly go up. Maybe
if they're behind,
yeah, or is that no other way around?
No. Yeah,
or neither. Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Well, I'm firing it right now.
No, I'm like,
I'm firing it right now if that's the case.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can fire it, man. It's your own money.
Yeah.
It's your own money. You got to get that Gus Edwards money back, right?
I mean, I never know. I'd know because I don't chase losses.
And I think I got new satellite here at this new place, and the picture, like it's so clean and crisp. I feel like I'm in real time again.
It's beautiful.
Who is that?
I'm as choppy as I've ever been. I think that's the fullback, Burton.
Burton running off the field after the one catch.
A lot of rotating.
Yeah. Hurting for a Burton. All right, big 3rd and 2 here. Can almost say that this is the game, honestly. I feel very strongly. Oh yeah. That's Javonte though. That's good. That's good. What if the Broncos just run for 400 yards today and we just cash all the alts of every running back?
I'll take
How about that? I'll take that too. I'll take that too.
Who are these guys? I don't even know who that running back was.
That's Adkins, right? Adkins.
Yeah, Adkins. I don't know who Watson is.
Watson.
Yeah.
We might get some like weird. Blake Watson is 3rd string running back. He got activated for Jaleel McLaughlin being out.
Yeah.
Undrafted out of Memphis.
Getting a snap on the first drive.
Love this.
Denver's pulling everything out right now.
They really are. This is such a classic Sean Payton first drive. It's like, what is happening here?
I'm watching the all 22 and just like seeing all the names, and it's every snap's different.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. What's everyone rooting for in the chat for first TD? I know you guys all play it. I don't have anything going right now. Stacks on racks need Sutton. First TD. I want to call my shot right now, even though it's not worth anything, and say we get Adam Troutman first tutter.
At this usage, I don't even think.
Okay, but Watson actually just got a carry in the red zone, right?
It's crazy.
Like we got to bet Watson.
That's what I'm like. It's probably going to be out next snap. But
it's too late. He got roasted. He
was like 1900, like 3 plays ago.
I know. We screwed up, man.
Yeah.
God.
They're just using him like Jaleel.
They are.
He looks good too. Like they're Javonte Williams stinks. Like,
Yeah, Javonte
that
Williams
guy
is terrible.
sucks.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm
not
so on edge right now because I am like probably a play and a half behind you, and I'm gonna like put a hole in my TV. It's the most. I don't know how chat does it. It's the most frustrating thing to be this far behind. Like, it's kind of crazy.
It's tough now. It's tough now for you, huh?
Strongly worded email going out to Bell.
I'm on Bell, but I got them to actually install a satellite dish.
I'll get them to do that. There's tons of space on my apartment, like in the roof. Like, I'm sure we can get someone in here and doing that.
Yeah.
Oh. How long ago did the false start happen? Like, just for context, it just happened for me.
I'm snapping right after the.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, we're already behind the US feed. I just saw the snap right now. Wow, what is that play?
I wonder if I change channels.
Oh, he got smoked though. That's a helmet. This guy's out. Watson's done. Watson is unfortunately he's going into the blue medical tent. I will say, there's no way he did not suffer some sort of brain injury on that hit. Bubba Watson. I find it so funny. Yeah, it's a tough one. That's a blue medical tent if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, he was walking to the huddle. I was surprised.
I know.
That's his helmet to helmet. Ooh.
How much Watson did Judah have in his in your lineups tonight? No Watson tonight?
No Watson tonight.
So the 0.01% with Watson are probably out now, eh?
Yeah. But lots of estimate.
Lots of estimate. You estimate it to be a good game for him?
That is why we call you, sir.
Estimate in for a touchdown. This was the one of the easiest drives. Did they hit third down? They hit a 3rd and 2, right? It was the first.
Yeah.
What a fucking drive that was.
Oh, they ran right over him.
Harbaugh, but I can't remember which game I was watching. Did the Chargers play another primetime game recently? My memory's horrible.
Ravens?
No, wouldn't have been that one. Maybe it was just highlights or something.
Bengals?
My wife walked into a room when I was watching a Chargers game and they were showing Harbaugh and she was like, why does he look so confused? I'm like, no, this is just his natural, like, this is just his face. She's like, no, he's like very confused. I'm like, no, that's just his resting face. It looks like confusion at all times.
It's such a fair point.
I don't remember which game it was. I wish I did. All right. I don't want to live bet the Chargers. I know a lot of people will right now, but
no.
I mean, that was pretty, I mean, scripted drive for sure, but that was a clinic, right? Yeah. Resting confused face. I love that. RCF. I love that. All right. Before we come back from commercial break here, I do want to remind everyone, make sure you bet the NFL season on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. I love FanDuel as a product. We use it throughout the entire show, as you guys see. And these markets, we often get really, really good prices on these touchdown markets as well. All customers get a profit boost every single NFL game day. That means you can pump up your gridiron winnings multiple times a week. Tonight, we have a live profit boost token and a to catch a pass profit boost token. So I'm going to use those both throughout the show tonight. Make sure you do as well. There's no sense in letting those go to waste. FanDuel has tons of ways you can get in on the NFL action. You can bet money line, spreads, player props, and more. Plus, with super simple live betting, lightning fast bet settlement, and instant withdrawals, FanDuel makes betting on the NFL easier than ever before. Just visit FanDuel.com/forward-progress to download FanDuel today. Must be 21 plus in present and select states or 18 plus in present and DC. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including token expiration. See terms for both offers at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. Visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. No pass catcher next Denver drive. Wish it was offered. I'm kind of thinking maybe next Denver drive. I don't want to do a Chargers drive right now because I have no idea what the Chargers are going to do. I do feel at some point Courtland Sutton did not get a look on the first Denver drive, which makes me want to bet him second Denver drive. They usually establish him pretty early in a game. I mean, he's going to be favored, but maybe we even do something stupid like Courtland 2+. It's a little risky early in the game, though. But 650? No.
What about our king, Devon Vele?
Vele, no.
No?
2+? I mean, he'll be lucky to get 3 targets the whole game today.
Judah looks so unimpressed by that.
I'm not touching it. No, I'm just not touching any of these like Broncos receiving markets. They're playing like 70 guys.
That is
I don't
true.
think that's gonna sustain itself throughout the game, but like on the scripted stuff, probably will.
Yeah, I wonder if we should hold on to catch a pass for like the second half.
Just for like when the Chargers need to drive and we just take McConkey. 100%. That's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad call whatsoever. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's see if the Chargers do something that's not stupid on this drive.
I have no idea. Something happened, but I don't know what happened.
Well, who the fuck is that?
Is it Matlock?
It is Matlock.
44?
Yeah. Matlock. Are we getting it on Matlock? Tutties?
I don't even think he's listed.
Let's see. But we got to check. We have to do our due diligence.
He's
Scott
not
Matlock. Who was the fullback that scored for them last year? We had a first touchdown on one of their, or was it anytime touchdown on their fullback last year? Someone in the chat might remember.
I'm honestly ashamed. I don't know, but
no, it was definitely Chargers. I'm almost certain it was Chargers. We hit it anytime last year. Feinberg would know, but he's not going to be around. Was it Jake Funk? No, wasn't Jake Funk. Maybe I'm thinking a different team. It's sad when you've hit so many big anytime touchdown scores over a couple years. I don't know if it was Chargers. I thought it was Chargers. Oh, who's in the X-ray room there?
It looked like
Marcus May. He's starting for Elijah Molden.
I did laugh at when they panned to Harbaugh for a second. And
he's looking confused.
Face.
Oh. Vidal, big run. I always say Vidal because I can't get that out of my head because of Arturo Vidal used to play for Juventus back in the day. And now I can't.
What's it supposed to be? Vidal?
Vidal, I think.
Vidal? Vidal? I feel like
Vidal, yeah. Yeah. Arturo Vidal was Chilean. Was it Horvath? Horvath, that's the guy. Xander Horvath.
Xander Horvath.
Yes. Horvath hit an anytime tutter for us last
Such a deep pull.
Yeah. Wow.
What team is he on right now? Do you guys know?
I couldn't tell you fullbacks. I don't think. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not even.
Horvath sounds like a hockey player. He does not sound like a football player.
I haven't seen or heard of from that guy's name in like a year. I would guess he's not in the NFL.
He is on the Miami Dolphins practice squad. I didn't know that. I looked it up, obviously.
There you go. Okay, practice squad.
Are you guys good with like college football teams? Like where you're like I can name Xander Horvath and you can tell me what college he went to or no?
Not this era. Not this era of college football, yeah. Back in the day, yes. I used to watch a ton of college football when I was younger, so
I have one friend who's like that who I'm just going to text right now what school Xander Horvath went to, and I'll let you know if he can get it.
That would be impressive if he could. All right. Third down coming up. Third and short. You think we'll see another toss play?
No. Let Herbert rip it.
They're inside the Denver 30. My follow-up question would be if they don't get this third down, would Harbaugh go for it here?
I think so. Oh, he's got a wide open guy.
He had a lot of time to shift there.
Yeah.
What is that flag?
Defense.
Hmm.
That was like I just started watching the all 22. It's like the second week I've been able to watch it. This is the first time I like instinctively said like, oh, he's wide open, because I see the like route developing. It's actually a really cool thing to see in real time.
Yeah. Oh man, Palmer's receiving yardage number was so low too. I think it was 29.5 at FanDuel. Pretty sure it was.
The showdown captain.
Yeah.
Josh Palmer. He's like like McConkey's gets a lot of love, and like his yards per route run has been awesome in against man, but like Palmer's target share is like right there.
Yeah.
With McConkey. McConkey's like 28%, Palmer's like 24%.
Yeah.
And he should avoid Surtain.
Wow, this guy, Jason just sent me a private message. His buddy did get it. Assuming he went to Purdue, his buddy got it.
He went to Purdue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's literally like a machine. We drink with him and just spit out random players, and he'll just fire it back with us in person. So it's like that's how we know. Now we do it over text because it's hard to get together. But yeah,
I didn't actually believe you had friends, Jason.
He is someone who I pay to hang out with, but that's like not important for context, I feel.
Ooh, this was close. They
All
called
Judah,
touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown for who? Edwards.
Gus.
Yeah.
Gus.
So far behind. I was gonna ask Judah what he's cooking up for us live, because last time he was on, he was.
Oh, he's gonna have to give something live. We're gonna force him at this point.
Yeah. Last time was
Unreal.
Russ.
Yeah.
Russ Alt's like
That carried us.
Oh, of course, Gus Edwards scores a touchdown.
That was really close. That was really close. Ooh. Is Gus is he considered a pig? Like, would Feinberg call Gus a pig? Yeah. Not because of his body stature, just I still don't know the definition. But
I was texting him today, and he saw the Thursday night preview that we posted on the show, and we talked about some Vidal alts, or sorry, Vidal unders, sorry. Yep. And he texted me, he's like, listen, I'm not saying Vidal's going to go off tonight, but I'll tell you one reason why he might do well. And he just said Gus Edwards equals pig.
Called him a pig.
Called him a pig.
All right.
It's pig versus pig, Williams versus Edwards. So
I might bet Cortland Sutton here. I'm not going to lie. We gotta take a quick look. Got to take a quick look-see at this one. Not receiving yards. Pass next drive. I think, there we go. I was concerned you were having a stroke there, Jason, behind the scenes.
If I'm going to place a bet, I want to see how the first couple plays of this drive goes. But I would not be shocked to see LA bring a safety down, try and stop the run, and Denver's going to take a shot, I think.
Deep shot.
Yeah.
I like your thinking here.
I would go Mims.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of the natural one, but
no, I need Mims under. I don't want to see no Mims down.
Yeah. But
who else is
Badney's telling me it's gonna be Troy Franklin, but I want to make sure he's actually seeing the field.
Air yards, Denver. Whose ADOT is high outside of Mims?
Well, they all have relatively high.
It's true.
High ADOTs, but the
Troy
Sutton's
Franklin's
at
ADOT's
like 14.
13.6.
Yeah, Franklin is 15, which is why I was looking at him.
Could be anyone really.
Yeah,
except for Lil Jordan. If it's Lil Jordan, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, if you're going to create a burner to ask a question, this is probably not like intentionally spelling Jeff's name wrong, Fezzik's wrong. I'm just going to go ahead. Put that one in timeout right there. That's going in timeout. I don't know. I'm itching, man. You guys can't see my legs right now, but one of my legs is shaking. I can't tell if it's made right the way to.
It's making its way up. All right, I think I'm going for a Troy Franklin.
Troy. T-Dot.
SGP here. Can't get any receptions. Let's see if we could do a little inverse there, but Troy Franklin 70 and a touchdown is 35 to 1. I'm gonna see if
Troy Franklin 70 and a touchdown.
I want to. Let's see.
Market suspended. Well, because this drive, we're gonna see. If it happens on the first play, I'm gonna end the stream right now. No, it's gonna be a dump off. Yeah. $60+ is plus 920 on its own.
We can go.
Yeah, I would sprinkle like a.
Especially if you have a live profit boost token. Ooh.
Hello.
What did I miss? I'm so curious.
No, that was nothing. I was just talking about the profit boost token.
We're
at 3 different. We got Judah, who's at like
in between us.
No, Judah's at the furthest ahead. He's on ludicrous speed.
Oh fuck!
It's just this country, down
Man,
south.
Hey, we're almost gonna be a part of it. We're almost there.
Right.
Nick's underthrew Franklin by a mile there.
Oh, it was a terrible throw.
What is that, Bo?
Perfect. He's giving me enough time to put in this parlay. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Also, the market now 60 is 10 to 1 and 70 is 1280. So
yeah,
I was about to hit the 60 there before it locked.
Oh. It looked like a false start on the right tackle, but it wasn't. Oh, nice fake, Bo. Bo knows ball.
I wonder when Bo Nix realized that like he's one of the fastest players on the field and he should run more.
That defensive that linebacker there violated one of Fezzik's 5 cardinal rules that he tweeted about earlier. Just got to never fall for the pump fake. Never. Got to just score that touchdown, hand the ball to the ref. Rule number 1, don't fall for the pump fake.
How does he come up with that stuff? It's pretty good. And I can't tell if like I feel like he's crossed into parody, but like I also don't know.
I actually don't know either. That's what makes it really challenging. I can't tell if the tweets are sarcastic or not.
Yeah. Do we think he's just kind of like, maybe this is mean to say, but early like onset dementia, he doesn't even realize that he's tweeting out this stuff?
I need odds on that.
No comment.
Wow. Drop something like that and then bail from the screen. Bulls.
Yeah, it's tough.
Watson's alive?
There it is. Watson. He's back. Watson's back. He didn't get concussed.
No, someone's got to call down.
Did he? How? Listen, maybe he did he go into the medical tent? Nothing. I just got destroyed in the head and seemingly was like a little bit woozy getting up there. I mean, listen, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, he's playing an entire game.
That's a regular Thursday.
You won't know. I don't know that. I shouldn't judge your knowledge, but back in the day in the NHL, it was NHL playoffs. It was New Jersey Devils, Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah, Paul Correa off the floor. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, you got that. I didn't know if you were going to know that reference or not. Paul Correa got absolutely laid out by Scott Stevens was like motionless on the ice for a couple minutes, came back, popped a goal. Unreal. Don't see that kind of stuff anymore in sports.
The call was incredible.
Oh, such a good call. Such a good call. All right, second down here. Vele, there's Jason's guy. Oh, man, if he catches another one on this drive, not going to be good for me. You know, there is, I do strongly believe that there's like the way the universe works, that when you shit on something, it just always feels like it comes back to bite you. You know, when you have a really strong take about something, it comes back to bite you. What are you going to do? We didn't get a live bet. Well, I guess we got a Troy Franklin possible parlay.
Yeah, it was weak. I'm disappointed in myself, honestly.
Says bye, Judah. Like your work on Matchbook that used to have turn off, and I think Rob. Yes, it's correct. That is correct. Oh man. All right, Judah. Appreciate you. I'll see you for best bets next Thursday, I think. Thursday.
Let's get it.
All right. Judah Fort Gang, everyone. Oh man. Brought a couple tangerines with me for tonight. I was going to do a shower orange earlier, but I didn't have any oranges, so I ripped a shower tangerine.
You better be eating that with peel on.
I'm not going to eat it with peel on.
Your doctor told me you need fiber. We were like in conversation.
No, you weren't. Fiber is good for diabetics. You did get that right somehow, but I'm not going to eat the peel.
So much sugar in orange.
My sugar feels a little low right now. I'm a type of diabetic that can feel when it's low sugar. That's why I'm going to rip into this. Yeah.
I also want to publicly apologize to C. Fezzik. That was a joke of a young person making fun of someone who's older than me. I didn't mean to like. Someone's very mad in the chat. I hope it's like,
yeah,
very clear that it was a joke.
It was very disrespectful. I will say.
I'm sorry. I am disrespectful towards people who are older than me. That
might be working your way towards a second suspension coming up here. Keep that stuff.
Dictator Jay will have a field day if that's the case. So
yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you
Dictator
gonna
do? Jay?
I might just start. Go ahead.
I don't have nails to dig into because I bite my nails, so I have to bite it. Then you get like the little sour skin taste in your not sour, bitter.
Minus EV. Now eat it. No,
I'm not gonna eat the peel on the tangerine, dude.
No,
that's like serial killer behavior. What do you think the percentage of people, like there's a huge correlation between people that eat the peel of a tangerine and people that go to prison? Massive correlation.
I can't say. Yeah, I can't really say.
All right. Well,
I have a question.
You reading those comments about you?
Yeah.
Are you stewing?
This Tommy David Walker
getting really upset right now. Took one shot at Fezzik, and now that's it, man. People hate you.
I have a question for you though. Don't you think that people who grow facial hair like this automatically look like a villain? Like,
yeah, either that or adult film star.
Okay.
Wow, just a great catch right there.
I'm so far behind. I'm still a commercial.
Great catch by Sutton. All right. Well, you're toast. Speaking of the villain facial hair, Ian McMillan. Happy holidays, Ian. How are you?
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What's going on?
It's just, just enjoying a tangerine. You ever thought to eat a tangerine with the skin on?
No. Also, I wouldn't think to eat a tangerine at 10 to 9 at night, which is an insane move. Oranges are morning food.
Never thought about that, to be honest with you. I just eat what I want whenever I want. I don't put food into categories,
That's fair. I do got to say, Rob, right away, I need to apologize because you were correct about the Atlanta Falcons.
You know what?
I got a little over my skis there a few weeks into the season. I got a little cocky. You're right all along. They stink.
Sutton just caught a second ball on this drive. Oh, we're so stupid, man. I'm an idiot. Plus 650 was staring us in the face.
For what? 2 catches on the drive?
Yeah. Plus, I have a token to use. It could have been a 10-to-1 right there. But you know what, Ian? I do appreciate you saying that. Because I wasn't going to bring it up because I'm not that guy either. I don't want to be that guy. But now you've done it, so I can be that guy.
I mean, they won't, but they can still hit the over on their win total.
Oh, they can. Yeah.
They won't, though.
We'll see. I mean, I don't really know. So, I don't know anything about Penix. I actually tweeted about Penix last year. If it still exists. I don't delete tweets, but I watched one game that he played and he was amazing. So I was pretty excited about him, but it's a perfect defense to start again.
Do I sound okay? I think I'm using the right mic.
Sounds
Is it not
a little
coming
bit
through that well?
So go to settings and then
don't talk to the man like he's an idiot, Jason.
Sorry.
He knows how to change his fucking mic.
To be fair.
Oh yeah, it is wrong.
Thank you, person. Does that sound better?
That's much better.
Great. Who was that?
Jason?
Levi?
Yeah, Levi's good.
Shout out.
Levi's good. Jason comes on here. He's telling you how to change your mic settings like you haven't been in the fucking content industry for a decade now.
Go into settings.
Go into the settings. You know the little gear button?
I'm used to Feinberg, okay? Don't blame me. I'm used to Feinberg, who's like, I don't know what's going on here.
Well, that's because Feinberg's, listen, when
he's also an industry vet.
Yeah, but he's also on another planet when he joins the shows.
Fair.
You see the red eyes and the slurred speech,
Sorry, Ian, it's ingrained in me. I apologize.
It's all good.
I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Oh my God, he scored, Jason. Burton scored. Oh my God, we're missing a million live bets tonight. Burton for a Burton. We talked about it.
Come on.
Just kind of want to end the stream now. I love your setup, by the way. You did this last year too. I remember you turned the holiday lights on behind you.
Yep.
Was that a picture of Maple Leaf Gardens there? What do you got going on? You got some
Maple
golf
Leaf
balls?
Gardens. Yep. Maple Leaf Gardens. Got some golf balls. That's the golf flag is a Xander Schauffele signed PGA Championship golf flag from when he won the PGA Championship this year.
Wow. Golf leg, like a prosthetic leg? What are you talking about?
What? Golf flag.
Oh, flag. Yeah,
Flag.
I heard you saying leg. I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. Like I was thinking of the guy that I played mini golf with that had the shoe putter,
Oh, yeah. What was that guy's name again?
Nico Manu.
Guy's a legend.
Oh, I mean, listen, I'll tell the story. I don't care. It was like, I don't want to besmirch the guy, but it was.
Are you doing any more putt events or no?
They've moved on to promoting car jitsu pretty heavily. You seen car
jitsu?
Yeah, it's jiu-jitsu in a car. You basically try to submit
car jitsu.
But you can use the seatbelts to choke guys and stuff. It's actually pretty interesting, but I used to be a bigger MMA guy. Now I'm more of a golf. Yeah, car jitsu, stuff like this. Immediate positioning is very important here. And using the seatbelt to your advantage can be big as well. But so no, I'm not doing the putting. I wish I could be doing it again. But that guy, Nico Manu, true story, comes up to me at one of these events and he's like, hey, I got an idea and I need you to help me out with this.
Oh, I think he told me about this. Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm all ears. He's like,
yeah.
Imagine Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson.
Yeah, right.
But instead of playing golf with golf clubs, they're playing with the schlub. The schlub is his shoe club. I'm like, I don't know that I can really help you out with that. He's like, oh, don't you have contacts for the? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going to be in it for Tiger Woods to play a televised event with your shoe club or whatever. He's like, okay. He's like, hear me out. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes playing with the schlub. I'm like, this is the exact same problem that we had before, man. He's like, well, I thought you're in the industry. I'm like, I don't know these guys. I can't get an interview with Tom Brady, let alone put him on a golf course playing with a shoe club. That was an interesting day. He's not a fan of me. He was really upset. He's like, I'm like, I can't do this for you.
Listen, though, I would watch that, though. I'd tune into Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes playing with what's it called?
I'm more likely to watch that than anything else.
Yes.
That would be must-watch TV. The guy is right about that. People don't know this. How do you tee off with the schlub? So what people don't know is there's actually multiple versions of the schlub. So when I putt with him, he was using the putter version, which is flat, but he has like a driver which has a higher loft. He just kicks everything. He's got a pretty fluid. He's got like a Justin Tucker type of stroke there.
How does it change? Like, how do you do you like unscrew it? Is it like clip
it's
on?
not. It just clip off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd try it.
I will say I've seen soccer golf before and I've never tried it, but that actually kind of looks legit.
I played
I'd
soccer
play
golf at Jason would know. Cardinal has soccer golf.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
What-
that seems like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Where would I find the shoe club? I'm trying to Google it. Can't find it. Don't know what the guy's name is on Twitter.
I'll give you Nico Manu's direct contact, and then you can deal with him.
Okay, no.
And tell him you got a inside. You got some Patrick Mahomes contact information. Let him know that.
I'll let him know that for sure. Just send it over to me.
Yeah. Wow. This game is looking like it's going to be a shootout.
I might be ahead of you. When you have me on Thursday night, I think I'm a little ahead of you.
Yeah.
So I can let me know where you're at here.
Yeah, I'll do the play clock again here shortly. Jason's about 17 plays behind, so I think he's still at the end of the first quarter at this point as well.
I just saw Lad McConkey catch the ball, and he's running right now off the sideline.
You're a play behind. Play clock for me is at 10, 9, 8,
Okay,
7, 6,
yeah, I'm with
5, and a snap. So we're timed up pretty good.
Yep.
So I don't think I asked you this. I have a really bad memory. I might actually have dementia. Jason's joking about Fezzik having. I might have it, but I just want to bring it up again because it's the elephant in the room here. The facial hair. Is that going to be a permanent fixture? Is that just for the holiday season? What's the plan?
The plan right now is it's a winter beard. You haven't asked me on the stream about it. You did tweet at me asking if I was getting into porn after the marathon.
Okay.
I actually think I think the first few weeks it was rough. I think it actually kind of looks not bad right now.
Honestly, I think this is a good look for you.
Thank you.
I'm serious. Like I say this in a completely heterosexual way, but
I appreciate that.
This is better, I think, than the clean shaven look. Clean shaven look, you look really young. This makes you.
I was gonna say this ages me a little bit. I mean, I'm getting close to mid-30s now. Like the baby face wasn't working.
You're the type of guy I'd see in the corner at a party. I'd be like, I wonder what that guy's shtick is, you know?
Okay.
But before, when you were clean shaven, I'd be like,
right. Okay. I like it. So maybe it will be permanent. I don't know. It's at least going to be a winter thing. And then we'll see what it's like. But a beard's new to me. I gotta, trying to figure out how to trim it. Like I do think I got to do something with the mustache hairs because they're curling into my lip, like into my mouth. So I think I need to get little mini scissors or something. I don't know exactly what to do with those.
I went for a shave today because the beard was getting out of hand, and I don't have the time nor patience to do it myself. Unfortunately, that's the real problem with me with growing facial hairs. I just don't want to deal with it. It's like another thing. Then you start getting into like beard oils and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got
that's a whole
oil,
other world I don't want to deal with. Yeah.
What was your play in this game, Rob? Or did you have
holding
one?
Denver 3 in this game?
Yeah, that's what I got too.
I also almost shit my pants when Justin Herbert took off there.
Oh, I think I heard you talk with that on Mayo's show that you like the under on his rushing yards. Yeah. I got Vidal over 23.5 rush yards this morning. He's at 22.
22 on 2 carries. Big third down incoming here. That's a good tangerine, man. Saw those on sale at Costco. Went to town.
Seeds or no seeds?
Oh, no seeds. If I find a seed in there, it's going to ruin my day.
I agree. I can't do seeds. There's some foods I specifically won't eat because of seeds.
Although I would go back to watermelon with seeds.
Can't do it.
I'll tell you, I just think they tasted better.
I won't even eat strawberries because of the little seeds.
Oh, that's perverse.
Yeah.
No, Gus Edwards. I mean, he got blown up there. He had no hope. You think Harbaugh goes here?
No.
I don't think so either. He looks confused, as always. Mouth open. Confused. More confusion. Dicker's already in there. Oh, man. Destroyed. You got you coming home for the holidays, or are you sticking it out in the? You're not coming back to the 51st state.
No. Jeff Feinberg's a big fan of the 51st state idea.
You know what? Like, I know Americans see like this huge distinction between Americans are very patriotic, right? Like
Right.
One thing I notice about driving through like rural US, all the American flags and all
They're
that.
everywhere. It's crazy.
I really don't like, this sounds weird, and I am proud to be Canadian, but I don't view it Americans as all that different from Canadians. I guess Torontonians, at least, I would say.
Right. I was just going to say that's because you're from like Toronto, which is basically just America.
Yeah.
I would say someone from the East Coast, I would say there's a huge difference.
Yes, I would agree with that. So for me, it's,
Yeah. It does kind of make sense for people from Southern Ontario because you may as well just be from Michigan.
Yeah. Bung Magoo says, we have more rights than you. Arguably, yes, but like rights that I don't care about.
Yeah. What rights do we not
The
have?
right to bear arms, I guess. Like it doesn't affect me in any way.
I think statistically we might have more rights because a larger percentage of our population will vote right wing this coming election. So
Someone asked, why are Canadians allowed to live in the USA? You think we can just cross the border and just live here? Like, you think like I didn't like have to go through a whole process to live here?
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, I want to live in New York. I'll move to New York. I'm on a visa.
I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, Chernoff got hired by Circa and he was going to work in the sports book, but actually couldn't facilitate that happening because Circa had to prove that there was like no one in the US that was fit for that position before they could hire him.
It's a whole process.
That's it. Big disaster. Yeah. Well,
a lot of people are saying free speech.
Yeah.
Which is also allowed in Canada.
I think people view this country very differently from what it. Listen, yeah. I'm personally not a Trudeau guy.
I don't think anyone is. Like our own government isn't Trudeau guys. Like
I know they're just resigning themselves. But the free speech thing is. I mean, we could say whatever we want to say. It's not.
Ian, don't forget to vote, by the way, when the election comes up, because I assume you can vote in the Canadian election.
Well, I'll be back in Canada by then.
Okay, perfect. I'm a big
coming back in March.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Coming home
right in time for golf season, baby.
Can't wait. This might be the number one thing I'm most excited for because it's so hard to golf while living in New York City.
Oh man, we'll get out many times this summer. I'll get Feinberg to take us to his course on his dime for sure.
Nothing I would look forward to more than that.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah, we're not going to get Jason out there though because last time I went out and played with him, it was actually really embarrassing to watch him play.
That's good content though.
It was tough. That was tough.
It's good content. I did it for content. No, I did it for content.
We didn't film it, by the way, so you didn't do it for content. There was no filming.
Just in case.
But also, I felt so bad for you that it became uncomfortable for me.
Yeah. Oh, like I could feel the uncomfortableness in the air. It was not good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough.
Question for you guys: number one Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
Die Hard.
I don't. Like I'll accept the argument that people say Die Hard's a Christmas movie, but it's not really.
Well, then
there's no Christmas themes. It's taking place during Christmas, but
I watched a movie on Netflix last night called Carry On. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie, then so is Carry On because it occurs at Christmas and has Christmas music in it. No, it's Home Alone for me.
Is The Nightmare Before Christmas considered a Christmas movie?
That's a movie for November 1st.
Okay,
and only November 1st.
Honestly, the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's
OG,
yeah.
Cartoon or Jim Carrey or new cartoon?
Old cartoon and Jim Carrey both, and then also, the OG Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just a little nostalgia, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna give you guys a Christmas movie recommendation that I would love for you guys to watch between now and Christmas. It is free on YouTube. It's from 1987. It is 40 minutes long. It's a perfect length. It is called The Muppet Family Christmas.
Okay.
It is not the Muppet. It's not the Muppet Christmas Carol though. There's a lot of Muppet Christmas movies. I think this is the least known one, and it is the greatest crossover in TV history. It has the Sesame Street characters in it. It has the Fraggle Rock characters in it. Big Bird sings a song with the Swedish Chef. It's a masterpiece. It's free on YouTube. It's 40 minutes. Watch it between now and Christmas.
Okay, I will do
Muppet
that.
Family Christmas.
I might even do a live review of it.
It's fantastic. The song with Big Bird and the Swedish Chef brings a tear to my eye every time.
I can't wait for that. Can't wait for it now. You've really hyped it, though. That's a real problem.
It's the most underrated Christmas movie of all time.
Lots of votes for Bad Santa in the chat. I like Bad Santa. It's a really good movie.
I've never seen it. Is that Billy Bob?
It is. It's a very entertaining movie. Kid in that movie is great. Just really, really does the part well. Oh man. Big third and 11 here.
Third and 11.
Big third and 11.
I need some Cortland Sutton here would be nice.
They're playing coverage. That's no good. Oh, dump off.
That's a first down.
Oh, yes. Javonte in there on third downs. That's good to know. He's the pass protection back right now. What was this question from Bung here that I saw? I've got Vikings pack tickets week 17. Are they going to flex that to the late window? That didn't they flex a game to the late?
No, if it's week 17, it'd be too late for them to flex it, wouldn't it?
They flexed the Falcons.
Oh, they flexed Falcons. Yeah, Falcons Commanders is Sunday.
This has got to be the wrong week. I think he means week 18, right? It's got to be the final week of the season. Seahawks Rams could definitely be flexed if it's for the division. Oh, it's a big
week
play.
17.
We lost Mims. Mims is going too far. Mims L. Well, that's a loss. Can't all be wins though.
I'm nervous for the Falcons.
Why though? So, like, serious question. You know deep down in your heart that they have no chance to win the Super Bowl. So why even be nervous?
Yeah, no, you're right. Well, here's the thing about starting a rookie quarterback, though, Rob. When your team goes, we're starting a rookie. It's the same thing as when you buy a lottery ticket. Like, you know how it's going to work out, and it's probably not going to work out well. But it's about the dream. Yeah, it's about but what if Penix is like the greatest quarterback of all time? We don't know. Maybe. Yeah. What if he leads us on a playoff run? Maybe. I still don't think that they have the defense has played better, albeit against some rough competition, but better. Oh, it's not happening. It's not at this point. A playoff game, I'd be fine with just one playoff game. You think Bo Nix needed to throw a 106 mile an hour fastball at Javonte Williams here? Hit the hands. Seems like he could have just lobbed that out there and it would have been perfectly fine. Cortland Sutton? Yes. No, Vele. Who is that? Vele. It's all right. We take the Broncos scores as they come. Yeah, Vele. I can't get too greedy.
Can I ask a question about the Falcons? Like, what are your give me the percentage chance you think that Penix plays, but then is either like he's not good enough and they just put Kirk back in? Is there like a 0% chance of that? Because like I'm just curious for SGP angles. You think so? Okay.
Zero.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, he's not that good, and they like get him reps and like figure out like what they have for next year. Okay. I mean, you can't go back to Kirk at this point. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Then what do you want them to do to Kirk? Is my follow-up question. Like with Kirk, not like.
Hopefully some idiot team trades for him.
If the answer is murder him so they could get out of the cap, don't say that on.
I was gonna say take him out back, but
listen, I do take partial responsibility for the Kirk Cousins issue. Because I did personally recruit him. So
it's true. You did the interview with him at the beginning of the year. I remember him. Wow. You.
I pitched him to come to the Falcons. I have a Kirk Cousins jersey. That's worthless immediately. So I do feel partially responsible, and I feel bad now, like throwing him under the bus. But
it's tough. He's a nice guy. That's why it's tough.
Very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Yeah. See, doing this offseason, where you're going to sign, obviously, you're not going to tell me that. You probably don't even know yourself.
Look at the young baby face E in there. Yeah, don't do that again.
What if I told you there was a team out there that had several positions on offense with young talent?
Fact.
What if I told you they had a top 10 defense this year? What
Last
if I
year,
told
I
you
think that
this
was a
team
fact.
might be a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender? And what if I told you you might have some kind of personal connection to the city? Maybe, just for example, theoretically, you got married in the city where this team plays. Now, I'm not
Wow,
gonna
you made
ask
Cousins
you,
laugh. Look at you, man.
He loved
Look
it.
at you. What an
And then he
incredible
signed with him a
moment
month
was.
later. And now he's benched.
Yeah, but you wanted 100% of the credit. You don't want that anymore now.
No. Yeah.
No. We should actually retweet that from the Hammer account if we can, actually.
Imagine if that worked out. Like, imagine if he led us to a Super Bowl. Like, I might get on the parade. Like, I mean, might be part of the parade. I might get a ring.
It's true. There's not a real downside for you in that type of situation. Because you could, if you let him to a Super Bowl, you can, after the fact, reach out again and be like, Kirk, remember that? Maybe you become part of the posse, especially with that facial hair now. Could definitely be part of the posse.
That's the first time I've seen myself without facial hair in like a month, and I do think the beard looks better.
Beard looks better. Yeah. You should experiment with different facial hairs as well.
I could just go goatee because it's not great on the sides. It doesn't come in super thick, so I could just go goatee.
Could do that. Yeah. You could just go the mustache as well.
Well, I've done just mustache before. It's not good.
Yeah. What about just the chin strap? Like Billy Koch.
Like a soul patch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could try that.
Billy Koch.
I don't know who Billy Koch is.
You don't remember that guy? Am I getting his name wrong? He was the Blue Jays closer for like a couple of years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stuff. We might have to put a poll up for what Ian's facial hair is going to be. Yeah, Billy Koch. Right
yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, I could rock that. I think his name's pronounced differently, but
it most certainly is not. Oh man, Jason really we finally got rid of the porn guy moniker for him, and he's just trying to bring it back so hard. He just wants it. Pretends he doesn't, but he does.
By the way, Rob, I'm a big fan of Circle Back. Great show.
Oh, it's so good, man. I honestly,
Fun.
it sounds so incredibly egotistical to say your own show is so good, but it is so good.
It's fun.
It is. It's fun. It's tough. I will say there's a lot of picking the topics is tough because there's so much that comes up over the course of a week that we honestly have like 20 to 25 things every single week, and we got to cut it back or else it's going to be like a 5-hour show. And also there's personal relationships with a lot of these people.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I included a couple of your tweets.
I've been on twice. Well, you kind of defended me the second time.
Okay. But you got roasted the first time?
First time I got a little roasted. The tweet was taken a little bit out of context, but it's fine.
That's what everyone says. Everyone reaches out to you took it out of context. It's like, well, I don't know. It seems pretty clear cut when I read it.
Wait, the floor is yours, Lee, and defend yourself. Well, the first one was about, I tweeted, it was after the Bengals went for 2 at the end of the game against the Ravens, and they didn't get it. And then people were tweeting, like, why'd you go for 2? You should just kick the extra point. And you were correct, Rob. Like, I compared it to the Buccaneers situation, which wasn't the same situation. But I was more talking about the people who just use hindsight, that if no matter what, if something doesn't work, it's just always the wrong choice no matter what.
Gus Edwards is hurt, by the way.
Oh, that's perfect for
hobbling on the sideline. It's very good for Vidal. And maybe Haskins. Maybe we got to go Haskins anytime touchdown now. I don't know. We got to do something there. Yeah, the second time you got Chiefs Nation went after you hard, man.
It's my favorite thing to do. I do it every year. I love calling a team frauds.
Wow. This market adjusted very quickly.
Very quickly. And Gil in the chat is sitting on a 60-1 Haskins anytime touchdown. Anytime. I assume anytime. He said anytime. So good job, Gil.
Yeah.
I went at it with Nincompoop Nick Wright.
Yeah.
Brought my tweet up on his show.
Well, they say
people forget. People forget.
Yeah.
I have correctly pointed out a fraudulent team midway through the season 5 straight years. And every single year they lose their first game of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah?
Last year, the Eagles were 10-1. And I wrote an article saying they're the most fraudulent team in the NFL. What happened to the Eagles? Imploded.
First round exit. A few years ago is the Titans, worst number 1 seed of all time. Frauds.
Man, you were born in the wrong era, Ian. You could have been Jim Feist before Jim Feist existed, man. What a sales pitch that was. 5 straight years I've predicted.
Fact,
And for
fact
only
fact.
$4.99, you can figure out which team this year is the fraud.
I'll give it to you for free. It's the Chiefs.
There you go.
One and done in the playoffs. I guarantee it.
I could see that. I could. They don't have the defense as like they've had slumping offenses in years past going into the playoffs, but they had the defense to balance it out, and they don't have the secondary right now. We'll see.
Chiefs fans are the worst fans in the world because they're arrogant, but also at the same time they're victims of everything. It's like, just be arrogant. Like, I miss Patriots fans when Patriots were dominant. They're just like, yeah, we're the best. Who cares? Like, Chiefs are like that, but then they're also like, everything goes against us. And like a non-Chiefs game would be on and like a penalty be called, and Chiefs fans will tweet like, man, if this happened to the Chiefs, the internet would melt down.
Mm-hmm. Sportsbooks also don't like the Chiefs. In fact, as you can see here, KC teasers this week are going to bankrupt the books.
Yes.
That's what I was told today. Yes.
Yeah.
Because, everybody rushed to play teasers on Monday on the Chiefs in the game with the most uncertainty of the entire week. That's exactly what the pro bettors were flocking to, Ian. They were flocking towards Chiefs teasers. Not the spread, where they could get more down. The teasers.
Rob, I used to get in the mud with some guys on Twitter. I've stopped. You have continued to get in the mud with these guys. It has to be exhausting.
It's not. Right now, it's not. When it becomes exhausting, but I go through cycles. And I went through my very brief positive Rob stage where I was refraining from the Twitter wars. I'll tell you what happened. Circle back happened. And now I'm all in again.
That's
I can't even, like, sometimes I tell myself, I'm like, don't respond. Save it for the show. Use it on the show. And I can't help myself. I'm like, fuck, I got to respond. I got it. People think I'm like intentionally doing it to create the drama for the show, but I'm not. I can't help it. Cannot help myself. I have a sickness, man.
I used to get in the mud, and then I realized that I'm also an idiot and don't know anything. So then I just figured it'd be best if I just stop. And now like the Simon Hunters of the world, I'll just mute them. And then like if you mute someone on Twitter, it's like you forget that they exist, and it's nice.
For this particular show, I've actually gone back and unmuted everyone that I've ever muted.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do a show about that, you kind of
because then I have to be able to see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I have to do it. It's just, it is what it is. But there's going to be like friends and acquaintances of mine that this upcoming week, I already know there's going to be people that I know that I'm going to have to talk about, but they're going to be upset. And such is life. You got to be fair to everyone, right?
Absolutely.
Chosen says Kirk should be on Circle Back a lot. Dude has some really bad ones. I mean, listen, I don't agree with Kirk on everything. Kirk Evans, that is. But definitely if he tweets something that I think is show worthy, it'll be in there. I'm not refraining from anything.
I'm scared to tweet now.
You should be. You never know. At least check your tweets twice, man.
Yeah.
At least check your tweets twice. All right. Bo Nick's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately eats a sack. Yep. Oh. Chargers finally got home. Oh, man.
I need some more from Sutton and McConkey. Are you in any fantasy football playoffs, Rob?
No, but I'm sure Jason is going to hop in now.
I regret bringing it up. I forget I said it.
You're done. You're out. Although I'm curious if you are, you can type in the private chat with me and we can talk.
I didn't want to start a fantasy football discussion. I just wanted a yes or no.
No, but I mean, we do have to get back into it at some point. Yeah. Next year, maybe we're going to do a hammer fantasy football pool. Last place has to resign. Something like that. It's got to be high stakes. Palmer headed to the locker room. Okay, we should be able to capitalize on that in some capacity, right? Has DJ Chark been playing snaps today? Has anyone seen Chark? Who gets the uplift? Chark, Darius Davis? Maybe it's just force-fed to McConkey the rest of the way. I don't know. Last place trade salary with Jason.
I'll take that easily. That's a free roll for me. That's a free roll. That's a free roll. Why? Wait. Why is this? Why would this person be out on last place punishment stuff?
Well, Bob's
Not
entitled
to
to his
talk-
opinion. Yeah.
Not to talk fantasy football, but we had a huge last place thing in my big dynasty league this past year, and the guy who lost and was supposed to do the punishment was just like, "No, I'm just not going to do it."
Okay, I will.
And it's like,
That's when you assassinate that person.
Yeah. So first of all, kick him out of the league. But to be fair, I don't think you should be doing last place punishments in dynasty, because part of dynasty is like openly tanking for a year. Like that's part of it, right? In redraft, I think it's a little different.
Yeah, but you got to tank. You have to respectably tank.
Respectfully,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
Because some
fair,
people
that's
like
fair.
you can just tank and just like put in like guys who are all backups in your lineup. Like, you gotta
Yeah, I guess
respectfully
that's fair.
tank.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, I guess.
This is last place in fantasy has to take a flight to China, get off the plane, and take a flight back.
That'd be so.
But you have to raw. You have to
That
raw
would-
dog the flight. You cannot like no screens, nothing. You have to stay awake.
No, that's upsetting. Ours has to take the SAT.
That's a good one.
It should
Oh,
be
man.
take the SAT until you hit a minimum score. So you can't just like
Yeah,
fly through it.
yeah. Big third down here. Oh, that went up high. Vele. That was a big stop for the Chargers. Very big.
How much did the move suck, Rob?
Honestly, it didn't at all. It was the coldest day of the year.
Yeah.
That's not an exaggeration. With wind chill, it was negative degrees Fahrenheit, minus 18 Celsius.
Yeah, I am Canadian, so I go by Celsius.
Yeah, I was just for the viewership.
Oh, okay.
You know, we are the 51st state. We're going to have to adopt the Fahrenheit. The dumbest
Fahrenheit's
system.
something I get miles now. I can do things in miles. Fahrenheit, I never can get a grasp of.
Where do you stand on nautical miles?
I don't
No,
know how to answer
you're not
that
familiar
question.
with the nautical mile?
No.
Okay. Mile is different on the water than it is on land.
Here's where I stand. I'm not a water guy.
Okay.
I'm anti-water in general. I don't like being wet.
Mm.
I don't want to be on the water. I don't like beaches. I don't like lakes. I kind of like the look of a lake, but I don't want to go on a boat. I don't want to go swimming. I don't need to know anything about nautical miles. Keep me
Is
away
it a
from the water.
fear of the water or
We're land creatures, Rob.
sure? Yeah. Listen, you
And we're
can
not
do
meant to
whatever
be
you
in the water. We can't really swim. Our bodies aren't meant to swim. I also failed level 3 swimming lessons. That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's something there. There's some sort of backstory that we're missing here.
Never a good swimmer.
Some sort of backstory. Yeah, move went pretty good, man. It was solid. It's just like little shit you have to do that's annoying that I don't want to do. Change your home insurance, cancel the utilities at your old place, get them at the new place. But other than that, we hired movers and it was good.
My move back to Toronto is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. I threw out so much
from New
shit.
York City cross border to Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should just burn the place down and collect the insurance money.
Yeah, sure.
That
Good
would
idea.
work.
Yeah.
Don't have to take anything with you. Just get a
I'll
bunch
bring
of
it. I'll
cash.
bring it
start
up with the
fresh.
wife. I'll bring it up with the wife. See what she says.
Get your prized artifacts out of there.
Yep. My Xander
Oh.
Schauffele signed flag.
Yeah. Torch that shit, man. Burn it to the
what?
ground.
Oh,
No, not that.
the
Not that. The rest of the stuff. Yeah. That's basically what I did. I didn't really burn all my stuff down, but I got rid of so much stuff.
Yeah.
Found a bunch of stuff that I didn't even realize I still had. I'm like, yeah, I don't need this anymore because I didn't even realize I had it. And
I do go heavy with throwing out when I move. It is nice. It's like a little cleanse.
Yeah.
If I do burn this apartment down, I also might burn down the entire building, and that probably wouldn't be good.
That's true.
I don't live in a house in Manhattan.
Mhm.
So
Got it. There's got to be some other thing you can do that would just affect your own apartment.
Stage a robbery, maybe.
Stage a
Like, would
robbery.
could you like hire someone to do that? Like,
I might not even have to hire someone.
You might just do it
Might
yourself.
just have to leave my door open for a little bit.
That's it.
Leave the unwanted stuff in there. Free stuff upstairs.
Did you come to America on a ferry over Lake Ontario?
Absolutely not. I packed up my car and I drove.
I did a ferry from can't remember which East Coast city it was to Boston before. That was
Must have
all
been Nova Scotia City, yeah?
I think
Yarmouth?
so, yeah.
Digby? Yarmouth?
Digby's with the giant scallops, right?
Digby has
Big.
scallops, yeah.
Big
Great whale
big
watching
boys,
place.
though. Big boys.
Yeah. Not much of a scallop guy either. I don't like seafood.
Oh,
It is weird for someone from Nova Scotia not like water or seafood.
that's like the only reason to go to Nova Scotia.
Well, that's not true.
I'm just fucking around. I love the East Coast. I love the East Coast. I do.
I am from a landlocked part of Nova Scotia, so it's not like I'm from Halifax where you're right there in the water.
I didn't know that.
From the Annapolis Valley. Shout out. Shout out Coldbrook.
Oh, I've been to Annapolis Valley before.
There you go.
I took a hike up to a really high point and took a very nice picture overlooking.
Oh, the Gasboro Lookoff.
That's the one.
Yeah, one of my favorite places. Great when I was in high school. Great little date spot.
Yeah. Park the car.
Park the car. Nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Bada boom, bada bing.
The implication,
Right. Yeah,
the implication that if things don't go your way, someone might end up going over the cliff.
I would never though, but
Of course, but
the implication.
Right.
Good stuff.
Oh man, yeah.
Yarmouth, Jeff Byrne. Yarmouth. Shout out.
Yarmouth. That sounds like
Yarmouth Mariners.
Yeah, you sound like a pirate when you say Yarmouth.
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 That's how it's pronounced.
No, me father was a tree. Big 2nd and 5. I call every play that I watch big, by the way.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, they all are.
Oh, okay. I like that too, lad. Although,
Yeah. That was honestly, that was a big time throw. Herbert had some serious heat in his face on that. Serious heat. Oh, man.
What do you think of the Leafs this year, Rob?
Um,
Have you been watching any Leafs?
I have. They've been playing worse, but their goaltending is a lot better.
It's
kind of just balancing
like the
out.
opposite of what usually happens.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we're going to get to the playoffs and just get caved over and over, but the goalies will hang in there.
I bet Stollarts to win Vezina, and he got hurt that night.
I know.
7 hours later.
I was going to tweet at you, but I didn't.
I thought 40-1 was a pretty fair price for the save percentage leader.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad bet.
Well, yeah, it is now.
Yeah, it's not good now.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even get the first step. What's this ref marking? Ref, what is this? What is this mark right here? This guy didn't even come remotely close to picking up a first down there.
Jordan, you had 125-1 on Stollarts. Ooh, I won't complain about my 40-1.
Wow. Jordan. Definitely didn't hear that from Moretto. Moretto was busy touting Sam Montembeau. 300-1.
What, after one game?
Yeah, I think he missed a few zeros on that bet. Don't know that I would have bet 3,000-1.
Drew, Ian Andercust. No.
No.
How about that?
No. Oh, man. Replay assist is overturning us, right? That's why they stopped the clock? Yeah. Jesus. What a spot that was. What a spot.
I still don't understand when replay assist can be used. Because it feels like there's times where it's like, are they going to go to replay assist? And it's like, no, they can't here.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I knew the rules of football, Ian, but I don't anymore. I don't know the rules of football anymore. What are you going to do?
And we do bet real dollars on this league.
We do. I can confirm I bet some serious dollars on this league. There's nothing like watching a referee in New Orleans erroneously stop the clock.
Yeah. Drew bets him in out for the year 7 hours later. There, yeah, I do have some Tim Andercutt's luck to be fair about just jinxing.
We all do. It's only
It
natural when you have a strong opinion about something, the universe aligns to make sure that you look like an idiot. That's
Right.
just how opinions work.
I mean, I personally recruited Kirk Cousins and then he sucked.
Yeah, it happens. That is how opinions work.
I bought a Kyle Pitts signed Falcons helmet.
Yeah,
Sucks.
Kyle Pitts
Stinks.
Jason, who signed our Falcons helmet?
I don't remember. You're asking the wrong guy here. I have
Julio Jones, isn't it? Don't you have a Julio Jones helmet?
Was it Jones? No.
Is it Julio? I feel like it's Jesse.
Let me ask.
Oh, Jesse Bates. I'll trade you Kyle Pitts for Jesse Bates helmet 1-for-1.
You have no
I don't know
hope
for
for
sure.
Kyle Pitts at all? Like no hope at all?
No, Kyle Pitts is.
But hey, like Njoku wasn't that good in his first 4 years.
Oh,
Hello,
I'm gonna play behind you guys.
undercut. Hello, Jason. You're going to see this pick in another approximately 30 seconds.
Not a Herbert pick.
Yeah, you bet no interception, didn't you? I don't want to cheer your losses, but it's kind of
You
funny.
are cheering my losses, though.
It's a little bit funny. Painful reactions, they elicit smile from me. I can't help the way I feel.
is Gus Edwards out or is Gus Edwards playing? He's back in the lineup. If Vidal doesn't get one more carry and he stays at 2 carries for 22 yards,
Yeah,
that might be that might be the end of me.
Is it because of F word? Or did you bet on him?
you better. He said when you
Oh,
on
sorry.
the stream.
What's
You're
the
not paying
effort?
attention to this guy?
Sorry.
And I got him at a great number this morning, 23.5. Well,
Oh,
good
okay.
compared to what it closed at. Maybe there's better numbers earlier. In the
No,
month.
Okay,
that's
sorry.
all right.
I didn't realize that 23.5 was there. My bad.
You did your
Every time,
job.
like, Russian
You beat the
beats.
close.
Oh, the other thing you're right about, Rob, at the start of the season. I've had winning seasons in the NFL the past few years, and you correctly claimed variance because it's the opposite side of variance has come back to haunt me this season.
Yeah, listen. I mean, it is what it is. You know.
Well, I mean,
beating
I
the
did know
NFL
his variance anyways. I mean, betting on every single game and betting them all at the exact same time on Monday night is not going to be a winning strategy.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly confirm that it is the Michael Vick helmet. So Michael.
Oh, it's Vic.
Oh, it's Vic,
Vic Falcons.
Wow.
new head coach at Norfolk State.
Yeah.
The Spartans, I think. Go
Yeah,
Spartans.
I think go Spartans. He I don't know much about Vic as a head coach, but I know he likes to have his players play like dogs. So
That's low hanging fruit.
It really was.
He served his time.
He did.
I love Michael Vick. I want to preface that, but
I can't
Well,
come
I mean,
around
you
on
may-
Vic. I'm sorry. Like,
Maybe you shouldn't love Michael Vick either.
okay.
He's a
Well, okay.
complete-
I like Michael Vick as a player, and I also have been practicing that in the mirror for like 2 days. So I had to let that off my chest.
He does have one of the greatest winning touchdown runs of all time against the
Oh,
Vikings.
so good.
Where the 2 Vikings players hit each other trying to tackle him.
Love
Oh.
that. Love that for Moretto.
One of the greatest
Love that.
highlights of all time.
Oh man. Harbaugh's going to call a timeout, huh? All right. All right, Harbaugh. Vic. It's just another guy that, like, you think of all these guys that society just forgets about the stuff, you know?
What do you think the odds are of like 20 years later, the Falcons starting quarterback is also a left-handed Michael with a phallic last name, a last name where if you change one name, it's slang for penis.
Yeah, you change
Or
one
just, I
letter.
guess in
One,
Penix's version, it is penis.
yeah, or when Suma types to me on WhatsApp, it's always penis.
Yeah. I mean, how many left-handed NFL quarterbacks with the first name Michael and the last name a phallic name is there? 2.
Yeah.
Both on
Yeah,
the Falcons.
It's true.
Pretty neat.
It is pretty neat. Not going to lie to you. I think what's going to happen here, Ian, is that there's going to be a penalty on Denver for fair catch interference. And then there's going to be one free play for the Chargers.
Oh, I thought the half was over. What are the odds Harbaugh actually does something with that play?
Well, they'll eat. I mean, I can't see the yard line here. So add 15. And how long is
15.
Dicker's leg?
No, that'd be a 6 67 yarder.
They're going to move from the 38 to the opposing 47, add 17 yards, 64 yards.
64?
Yeah, 65, 64. I think they probably would try that.
Does he have the distance? I don't know if he's.
I don't know if he has the leg, but I mean, he is Dicker the kicker. You would.
I mean, you have to have the leg if your name's
Dicker
Dicker
the
the
leg.
kicker. Young Wei Koo stinks now too. This is a disaster of a season.
They released him, no?
No, he's got put on IR.
I'll put on IR. Yeah. I saw Rappaport tweet how great of a kicker he was. Standout kicker, Young Wei Koo. Standout in Rappaport is.
Well, he was standout until this year.
Yeah,
he was a very good kicker.
Yeah, I know, but the only thing he's standing out for now is just missing kicks every week. Yeah, Rappaport also with the classic Mahomes is week to week earlier this week. I swear Rappaport is just guessing at this point.
I've noticed this season specifically. I don't know if it's been past seasons too, but it seems like he's wrong all the time.
Rap sheet is that guy run. When he tweets, classic Costanza opposite episode right there.
Yeah. I did get a little Chiefs plus 2.5. I was pretty proud of myself for that.
Yeah, I'm on Chiefs as a dog as well.
There you go.
Yep.
Now this
did it. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to get the teasers in time to bankrupt the book. I cannot believe that was said.
What was the other thing he said about Joe Tooney?
Yeah, you talked about how great he played last week. He gave up the highest pressure rate of any O lineman last week in the NFL. Quite literally the highest. You can't have worse than the way he played last week.
I don't understand. Does he just not?
He doesn't know anything.
What's his deal?
He doesn't know anything about football.
But all you need to do is look these up. Why say things that you know aren't true, or just because
he spends his time driving back and forth between casinos. He doesn't have time to research this stuff. He's not a content creator. He's a professional mover.
But you don't need to be smart just to know basic things. You can just look them up.
Some people, it's just all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. Free kick.
Oh. When was the last time we saw a free kick? What is it?
I can't remember.
I don't even remember what a free is. Isn't it like there's no defense? Is that what it is?
There's no defense. There's the defense comes off the field here, right?
Right. I don't remember even in what situation can you even call a free kick?
This is the kick Cuss talked about on Mayo's show last week.
One last thing about Simon Hunter, and this is not an insult to his looks, but he does just look like a guy who lies a lot. Some pathological liars just have that look, and I used to know a guy that went to high school with pathological liar. They just have that look.
He has some incredible stories, man. I haven't even touched on a 10th of what I've heard on that podcast over the year. My favorite was when he insinuated that he was in the Colts draft room telling them to draft Anthony Richardson over Will Levis. That was my favorite story. He was part of this is the classic Simon Hunter hair. Yes, the Lego hair.
Wait, so this is a kickoff, but it can go through the upright.
Correct.
$57 yards.
The NFL's got some fucked up rules.
I feel like you should be able to hit it being able to take this big of a run up, though.
Hashtag Dick for Jeff.
That's good.
Yeah, it's going to go through.
Wait, is that a record?
I don't know. Record for a free kick? I'm not sure.
Does that count?
What's the field goal? No, 3 points. Field goal will be 60. Sorry. Field goal record's 67 or 65. That was 57.
Yes.
Would the books count this as a field goal?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm going to double check the box score, but that's it's a field goal.
I don't know if there's
is it a free kick though?
Ruled as a free kick. You know what I mean?
Is that a different thing?
And why is it only legal now?
NFL.com has Chargers 2-for-2 field goals, so
okay,
that counts.
Okay, cool.
Wow,
that was exhilarating. I like that.
We need a rules expert here with explaining what
Yeah, it's. I mean, Terry McCauley's supposed to do that for the broadcast. I just don't listen to him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, the rules they're the worst. Biggest.
Yeah,
I'd like to know how much those guys get paid because that's got to be the biggest waste of money of all time. They contribute nothing ever.
Okay, so you can only do a free kick field goal that is following a fair catch. Okay. So because there was a fair catch and there was fair catch interference, they can try that. So it's uncontested. There's no rush or block. Ball's placed on the ground. We know that. Kicking team uses the same rules as a kickoff, meaning they can use a tee or they can have a holder. It's 3 points if it goes through. That's it, really.
I see. So there's not many situations where
the 49ers tried it
rule.
in 2013. Phil Dawson attempted one from 71 yards and it fell just short.
Panthers.
That's such a weird rule. Like why? Like, what's the purpose of that rule? Why implement that? It's after a fair catch. It's a free kick. Like, I just don't.
That's a weird one, man.
Yeah, I love it though.
Yeah.
If the clock was the clock at 0 there? Is that why? Like, is that okay?
The dummy that ran into the punt returner he really fucked up there. Okay. Just like all you got to do is not run into the kicker at that point. Would have been 72 yards instead. Although, you know what? I don't know how far that would have been good from, but it looked like it had like at least another 10 yards.
But I don't think they would have even had a play though. Would they have? Could like if the fair catch was called,
this time would have ran out. There was no play. Yeah. No, it's amazing. What a game. If I said what a game, I mean I'm exhausted. I'm sweating hard. All right, Ian.
All right, Rob. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks for joining, man. Happy holidays. Well, you just wow, Jesus.
Didn't even let me say goodbye.
Wow,
holy moly.
God. Christ almighty, Jason. I know it's been a bad night for you. Gus Edwards catches the ball in the second play of the game. Herbert throws a pick, but come on, man. Settle down here.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
All right.
Take care, guys.
Ian McMillan, everyone. True legend of the game. The pornography game I'm talking about.
I'm having a masterclass of a stream right now. Horrible.
What do you? Why are you using masterclass?
That's honestly no. It's just no.
Shot at me.
This is just in my vocabulary.
Maybe you could use that masterclass after some of those bets tonight, there, Jay.
I know, right? Frick. No, just a bad.
Are you okay? You seem really bad.
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm actually more than good. I just like if I were to rate my performance today based on an average performance, which is apparently not very good, I think I'm at like a 2. Like,
are you rating this? This is against your average performance.
Yeah.
So your average performance is already a 2.
Let's say my average performance that's like if my average performance was a 10, right?
No.
Sorry. This scale, my average performance is a 10. 10 means I'm hitting average. 10, like tonight, if I was at a 10, that means
I know what you're saying, but this is just a terrible way to say it. All right. You've made it way too complicated at this point.
Yeah,
and now
I'm all over the place. I even asked you guys about earlier in the night when I asked you and Judah about the rushing yards thing. I was like, I couldn't explain it to you guys. Chat explained it in like 10 words, and I used like 50, and I couldn't get the words out.
All right, I stopped listening to you. I'm just looking at the second half spread now and seeing if I want to try to middle this game in some capacity. Chargers -2.5, -118. The problem is they're going to lose a possession. Broncos get the ball first. It's a tough one for me. Really quick look at the first half. 6.7 yards per play. Denver, 6.5 Chargers. Wow. It's a pretty big offense for both teams. I'm not playing anything to start second half here. It's been decided. It would be a force. Don't need to force. We're in good position right now. Don't need to force. While I have it here, Steven asks, any shows for Saturday or Xmas? We're sticking with the regular rotation throughout the holiday season. So that means live streams for Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football while it exists. The only difference is going to be that the Best Bets show is going to move from Wednesdays to Thursdays. That's the only difference.
And we'll have it pre-scheduled before, so you guys know. As a reminder.
Updates on SGP. Haven't watched the second quarter. So Denver alt spread is winning right now, but Javonte Williams needs another we're not going to get it. Gus Edwards is hurt. There's no, it's cooked. Unless Gus Edwards comes back to the game.
We're over.
Fuck.
I did send you something that I didn't play, but I should have played it, and we're not going to mention it.
You sent it to me on a private chat?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, like it was before the game. I didn't have time to come on screen and talk about it.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Definitely not.
It has Kamani Vidal 2 touchdowns. He's got 0. You're acting like he's close.
I wonder if we could just get a better price on that right now. Probably.
You probably could. Oh, Moretto says Friday next week is now likely, not Thursday. Oh, head fake.
Okay, wait, hold on. I need to address something because you talked about it earlier with Ian, and I don't want to butt in and talk about it because I don't want to hijack.
Ian.
Oh, Ian. Is it actually the proper? Like, is it Ian?
Ian. No.
Are you serious? Okay.
The actual pronunciation is Jan.
Oh, okay, Jan. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. So, all I was gonna say was that you said every time Suma messages you Penix, it autocorrects penis.
Yeah.
So, how many times is Suma writing penis in his phone that it knows to autocorrect to penis over anything else?
0. I tried to do the same thing just to see if it. Penix is not a word, so it's going to autocorrect to the closest word.
It doesn't autocorrect for me. I'll tell you guys that much.
That's
it's penicillin. Penicillin's my autocorrect. You don't think I say penis a lot?
I've definitely typed penis in group chat many times before.
Same.
Yeah,
but
you've also typed it directly into your browser.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm a little bit more sophisticated. I have like the URL saved in my mind, and I use their search instead of Google. I don't want Google knowing what I watch.
Mm-hmm. Also, it might not be autocorrect because the S is directly above X on the keyboard.
I wonder if Penix in German is just penis, though.
How do you say? Let's do.
It's Penix. Michael Penix Jr. How many? Oh, there's only been
English.
You think there's gonna be another touchdown this game?
Is there going to be another touchdown?
Yeah,
I would assume that there's going to be another touchdown.
Okay, I'm saving that.
Penis is also penis.
Oh. I think Levi has a good one. Dingle dongle. That does sound German.
That is pretty good.
Schlang, Schnitzel,
Schlange,
Wiener. Schlange,
yeah,
Wiener,
yeah. Wiener, chicken dinner. That could have more than one meeting. All right. Big Deal wants a live TD bet, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm hurting for action. Okay. I do want to cheer a live TD bet, but we're going to try to do this in a smart way and not a stupid way. So let's talk it through. Who's going to be the guy?
I have an idea.
Okay. Nate Atkins. What's the snap counts on Atkins? Has he seen the field since the first drive?
I actually have no idea. Let me just quickly go over to Blue Sky to check it out.
It's the guy that's tweeting those.
The guy went over. Yeah. I think we talked about this on the stream that you were away. Last Thursday. Was it last Thursday? Yeah, I think last Thursday.
I don't remember the times and stuff like that. It's kind of upsetting. Like, listen, you can go to whatever you want, but like
Can I be honest? I'm afraid I have early onset dementia, which is why I joked about it earlier because I forget everything. So if I just be openly honest, I've shared a lot of things the past 2 streams, but
okay, this has got pull up the prices at the top of the board here. I know they're on screen, but let's go to the top because I see a lot of people recommending stuff. But remember, it's going to be relative to the price. Yes. So who stands out here relative to the price? Because to me, I see Vidal here, like he's behind 3 wide receivers for the Chargers. Stone Smart's not bad, 5-1.
I wonder if, hear me out, Gus Edwards being out, maybe more Darius Davis out of the backfield, like more touches to expect from him.
Yeah.
I did that a couple weeks ago when many weeks ago when
the chat has spoken. I was waiting for a duplicate to come through, and we're going Stone Smart.
Okay. I have snaps now if you want, if you're interested. Nate Atkins only has 2 less snaps. Nate Atkins has more passing down snaps than Adam Troutman.
Does he really?
Yeah. Well,
And he's at 43-1.
yeah.
All right.
Him and I lied. He Lucas Krull has more passing down snaps than.
Well, Krull is 28-1.
Krull. Yeah.
I could
Krull
do Krull
has
at 28-1.
So Krull has 10, 12 total snaps. Adkins has 7, 15 total snaps. Troutman has 8, 17 total snaps.
Repeat one more time. I couldn't process it. Yeah.
Troutman has 7 total snaps, 8 passing.
Okay.
8. I assume when they say passing, that means route run.
How does that make any sense? Like, repeat that to me one more.
17 total snaps.
Oh, 17. I thought you said 7. You kept saying 7.
Sorry.
I said 7 total snaps. You've got 8 passing snaps. How does that make any fucking sense?
No. Chat, rewind. You'll find it. Okay. Adkins, 15 total, 7 pass. Krull, 12 total, 10 pass. Okay.
Wow.
Apparently I said 7. I didn't mean 7. Like,
you obviously said 7. You think I
I'm
knew you
sorry.
said 7.
It's not my best stream.
You don't have to apologize. I know you said 7. I know you said 7.
It's not my best stream.
Clearly said 7. And we all heard the same thing. Don't believe me.
No. There's only one guy telling the truth here. Revolt me. I appreciate you.
No, this guy likes you too much. He's always a fan of yours. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to just bet both Nate Atkins and Lucas Krull. How about that? They're 28-1 and 45-1. I'm betting them both. Let me just put the bets in before we get to the third quarter here. I know this is, again, very riveting content for people out here, but I actually like these ones.
If anyone is wondering where I get the snap counts from, PFF has them. I don't know how accurate they are, but
well,
I hope they're accurate.
Judah's there. He's taking care of
okay.
this.
Well, I don't
throw our other content creators out under the bus.
Fezzik doesn't do contests for us,
have some respect. You already said Fezzik has dementia.
I know.
Now you're just
I didn't say he had dementia. I said it early onset, and it was a joke. Like, I'm sorry.
It sounded very real.
It was like a joke.
I think you backtracked pretty hard on that. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm not a doctor. How am I supposed to know this stuff?
All right. Those are it. Those are in. No, we're not parlaying that. But honestly, what does the parlay pay? 747-1?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what? I might just. No, I shouldn't.
No. We're playing.
No.
Now I almost feel like.
I feel like I have to. No, responsible.
Put a crisp 20 on there to win 15K.
It's a little Starbucks order. What's a Starbucks order?
You spend $20. What the fuck is your Starbucks order?
I meant for me, my unit size.
All right,
Starbucks
get that out
for
of
me.
here. We have bigger fish to fry in the third quarter here. Got a real guest in here for the third quarter tonight. Moretto actually did his job. Book someone of value that's not Jason.
Pause.
What?
We can't have the background for Jeff right now. We'll get demonetized.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We get demonetized for the video? It's one video.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. You're right. Sorry.
These are all demonetized anyways, by the way. I don't know if anyone has checked recently, but the intro song is
I've fought all of them. Just gotta wait.
Yeah, but you're fighting them, but there's no money. It doesn't matter at this point.
No, we get them. We get them retroactively. We'll talk about this later.
All right. Director of Operations at Circa Sports, Jeffrey Benson. How are you?
How are you, Rob?
Doing okay. I'm sorry you had to wait in the waiting room through all of that. Jason, once he gets talking, it's hard to stop him.
I thought putting the game up behind me was a nice touch, clearly against FCC regulations.
Well, whatever. You know what? YouTube's going to demonetize us for the video. We're not, we've been demonetized for much worse before. It'd be a good test. Look there. Jason says it'd be a good test. It's going to come out of his paycheck because he didn't check beforehand. That's all that's going to happen.
Well, after you guys win your parlay, he'll be back in business.
I can assure you, Jeff, this parlay ain't hidden. I can assure you of that.
Talk it into existence.
Yeah, I mean,
both teams moving the ball at will.
Mm-hmm. They are actually moving the ball at will. So you've been watching the first half. What are you in, like the operations room over there at Circa? What's
Now I'm in my office at the second floor of the Golden Gate, which is just next door to the risk room. So watching the bet ticker, seeing what halftime action we got, what the house needs. We're rooting for. We are rooting for the Chargers to cover by margin. So not a good start, but long game, and I feel like you're pulling for the Broncos plus the points.
+3, yes.
Okay.
I could never bet +2.5, as the wise Steve Fezzik once said. There would be pro better would never bet a 2.5.
I was just getting ready to mention his name. He texted me from the Aurora Borealis. He stepped away from the Northern Lights to tell me he wanted +3 -12 when we had +3 -15.
Well, you know what?
Some things never change.
Credit to him at the very least. You know what? He practices what he preaches. And I will say this about Fez. He does aggravate me at times, but he is uber price sensitive. And that is a good trait to have as a sports bettor.
He then followed up and said the South Point will probably pop with a 3 -110 at some point. And I had a chuckle inside, remembering JT Spoon's tweet about the Argos and 10 dimes when Penny was off market and South Point at 4 a.m. is hanging a different number.
Yep. Well, I wonder how much of the clientele actually has South Point access as well.
I live about 4 minutes away, but I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to chase steam.
Broncos just tried a flea flicker, picked up like 4 yards or so. Classic Sean Payton right there. I didn't know that your office is at Golden Gate. I don't know why I thought you were in Circa.
No, we when we opened in 2019, our hub was, obviously Circa wasn't built, so the hub of where the risk room was Golden Gate. And as we grew, we built out a nicer risk room with probably 20 stations. So that now we're on level 2. We've upgraded, and it's the nicest room we got in the company. So
beautiful.
The boys are hard at work.
Did anyone pass post you at halftime today?
No, we fortunately closed it on time. Typically that doesn't happen with a standalone NFL game. More so a Wednesday night where you got 85 college basketball games.
Oh yeah. Forgot how many college basketball games are going on these days. Not into that just yet. Big play here. It looks like the Broncos are going to go on 4th down. And Atkins just caught it. So, I mean, listen, still got plenty of work to do, but Atkins is live. He is live at this moment.
It'll be interesting with whoever wins this game, what that does with Bengals. Obviously, if Denver loses, they probably have a harder schedule than the Chargers, but.
Yep. There we go. 1st down. I'm sorry. I'm rooting against the house today.
That's
Jeff.
Okay. We'll give it to you.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys will get it back at some point or another.
That typically happens when George logs on to the Circa Sports Illinois app and fires a few futures now that he's cashed in on his Travis Hunter's ticket.
See, I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm definitely not the first to have thought about this before. But George is going to make for an amazing beer for someone at some point. But it's going to take a long time to convince him.
He is the scenario that you lay out is exactly like when Mayweather bearded for Haralabos.
Yes.
And Mayweather's telling Haralabos, like,
I don't like this place.
Not good. We're not betting this team. We're not betting this number. George is a 1%er. He can't go to work for somebody else.
I could just see it happening where he works with a larger group and there's like one play that gets blown out and he's on the losing end and he's just telling these guys like, you know what, guys, you lost your mojo. I'm done. I'm out type of situation. That would be the most classic GRP move of all time.
Well, speaking of the Travis Hunter stuff, it's so good that GRP wins Travis Hunter 25-1 and Kanish says how awful Travis Hunter as a Heisman bet was. I mean, you can't make it up.
I wasn't going to resurface that clip, but Kanish went after me for the masterclass. So I'm like, all right, you know what? He's going to give it to me. I got to give it back. This is on the internet. It's fair game.
In fairness, I went after you for the masterclass too. So such is life.
Well, it doesn't matter. People have to be able to take it if they're going to dish it, right? That's
Correct.
What it comes down to as well. Hard-hitting questions in the chat here. I believe this was related to a GRP tweet from earlier today. What is your take on the amount of showers you should take in a week?
So I'll preface this. I don't know if you followed this, but he commented on Tabitha's post, or maybe it wasn't, but he said he takes 3 showers a week. And she said, you need to take more. And I commented and I said, you should take at least 14 showers a week, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. So maybe there's a healthy mix between the 3 that George takes and the 14 that I take.
14 is a lot, but if you care about hygiene, I will say on average, I take 7 showers. I shower every morning unless I have to get out of the house really quickly for something. And then I will usually shower over the course of the day. So I'm a 7 times a week guy.
I will say when you're in the casino and you're around smoke and all that, it makes it a little bit different. You don't want to come home and go right to bed.
I will say when I stay at Circa, I find that I shower like at least 2 or 3 times a day for that exact. It's not a detriment to you, but like Fremont Street there, everything like that, you just
handling chips, handling money, all that stuff.
Bingo. I mean, 3 is bad. We got people in here
3
9 to
is
12. Yeah, that makes sense.
3 is unhygienic.
I'm watching your commercials in the background and how they compare to the ones we get here in Canada.
We got some Subway on the screen.
Not a GRP, not a Subway guy, by the way.
No.
I will say I posted a poll in the chat over under 7.5 showers a week. I thought I got smoked with a bad line, but it seems like the under is getting steamed 57% right now on the under.
Well, that's what I would expect probably because 7 I think is the most
7
common.
Yeah. I mean, you could even do almost 6.5.
Jason doesn't know how.
That's why I'm not a bookmaker.
He's doing price discovery right now, but he's not going to move the line. He's going to eat the action on the under.
Number here: 6.5 juiced over, 7.5 juiced under.
I want to keep the conversation going about GRP because you might have a little bit more insight, and I have a lot of questions. So I have this theory because he's always posting breakfast pictures, right? The ham off the bone and whatever, some omelets and stuff like that. I feel like he's playing poker through the night, and then he's taking those pictures at the back end of his session on his way home. And then he gets up at some point in the afternoon, takes his shower, puts on his Nautica shirt, does his hair, films his video about how great he looks. I think that's the routine that he's going through.
There are definitely some late nights at Rivers that turn into early mornings, that turn into, walking into the kitchen when mom's up cooking breakfast, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a man of mystery.
He really is. I wish, I do want to have him on more. There's a few. There's
so bad with technology. I met him in Illinois. We were filming some stuff together. I mean, his ability to figure out the Wi-Fi, how to post a video. I mean, his cropping skills are outrageous, and not in a good way. Yeah, he struggles. He's got to bring the selfie stick back, I feel like.
I mean, I want to have him on, but he when we've had him on a few times before. He starts walking around his house, and clearly he's got some bad spots in his house where we lose connection. He's always on his phone. He can't wear headphones. He can't do anything that we would want for a good audio quality. And he can't he has a computer, but he doesn't use it. I'm like, we'll send you a Streamlabs link, join from your computer, and he just refuses.
He's perfect for a 2 or 3 minute video that he films himself.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. TA says, amazing Jeff has all this free time while buried in KC teasers. Got to be tough for you guys this week.
I don't know if I'm embarrassed to say I have a little bit of KC plus 8.5. some KC futures when I knew Mahomes was going to play. But yeah, the Simon clip was tough, to put it mildly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I still do that I actually do find it entertaining, though. I know why I still do it to myself. I find it entertaining.
I enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, Monday, it certainly seemed like a Wentz game. KC was pretty non-committal. And then obviously, once you had the practice on Tuesday, albeit not full, not going hard and all that stuff, the market shifted pretty quickly. And, once we took a bet at 1.5, we knew that line was flipping and it was off the board and up within 10 seconds at -3.5.
Yep. Happened quick. I just lost a Justin Herbert rushing prop. I was wondering if the first guy tackled him, it would have been close.
What did you have under 10.5?
11.5, actually. It would have been close on the first tackle. Oh well, such is life. I'll lose many more bets. I will lose many more bets.
I think that was a good bet. Banged up O-line. I didn't expect both teams to move the ball this well.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did. Market was basically moving pretty steadily towards the under all week on the game total here. Yeah.
Yeah, we took the biggest bet we took on the total was under 42.
What are the big rooting interests for Circa this weekend?
I don't know. It's been a weird week. We'll need Cleveland. We took some 7.5 on Cincinnati. Philly, Washington has written pretty good two-way between 3 and 3.5.
Yeah, I've noticed that bouncing back and forth this week as well. I think there's definitely some split positions there.
On the Penix news, we took some 10 and plus 355 on the money line. Traded both ways in Los Angeles and the Jets at 3 juiced. Traded 2.5 and 3 in the Seattle game and Minnesota. Took some early San Fran plus 2 money. Obviously, the market come down there. Surprisingly, the Jaguar Raider game's been a pretty interesting game. Took some Jaguar pick, and then taking some Vegas back at 1.5 and pick. Saints Packers has been Green Bay money until we got to 14.5, and then we've written some money back there. Some Green Bay, some New Orleans money line plus 940. That's it early. I think we'll see some interesting stuff as it relates to the Circa Survivor, possibly some hedges now that we're 4 weeks out, even though there's only 3 weeks of the regular season. We'll probably see a lot of that stuff too come Christmas, because Christmas has turned into its own monster here with not having a ton of big favorites.
Yeah. The people want to know what the CFB liability looks like as well. I guess I asked one and they want to know about the college games as well.
Oh boy. Let's pull it up. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Forgive me. This is not great content.
Oh, don't worry. Believe me, this is much better than we usually have. So, if third quarter, usually Feinberg would show up completely sauced. Sometimes Jason's on screen. We've hit the upgrade button like the meme shows.
We took some IU money today at 7 minus 05. So that's the big bet in that game. SMU and Penn State. We wrote some early SMU 8.5. Wrote some 7.5. That seems settled a little bit. Clemson and Texas. I see all Texas bets. Texas. Obviously, that's an interesting one. We like Clemson. Spanky mentioned this, but the market was kind of in the 11 range. We opened 8.5. Willing to go off market there. We trusted our numbers. Took some money at 8.5. Took some money at 10. Took some money at 10.5. 11, 12. So we like Clemson. We'll see how that plays out. Obviously, the market likes Texas a little bit more. And then in the late standalone game between Tennessee and Ohio State, really just trading at 7.25. They're taking the 7.5 and laying the 7 juiced. So obviously, limits will go up probably tomorrow. You probably won't get a ton of big stuff until Friday, Saturday, once the limits are highest. But I'd imagine these are going to rate great, particularly when you add in the 2 NFL games on Saturday as well.
I'm just watching this roughing the passer or late hit on Herbert. And I got to tell you, I am biased as a Broncos bettor.
That was soft.
But that was the flop of the year, man.
Soft.
Holy jeez. That was tough.
The NFL's gone soft.
It really has. In real time, I'm like, okay, you know what? It seemed like he got him in the head, maybe, the way that Herbert was reacting. But
that was all shoulder.
That changes it up. Gus Edwards in for a touchdown. And Harbaugh wants to go for 2.
Weren't you guys talking about him coming back into the game?
I was hoping he would, because I have some Gus Edwards over. Yeah. We'll see how long this lasts.
It's amazing. Dobbins gets hurt, and the Russian attack just dies for a few weeks.
Yeah. This is why I'm not a running backs don't matter type of guy. Like, obviously, relative to other positions, the discrepancy is not as much between starter and backup usually, but there's lots of instances where an offense can go south with the running back being out.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just the blanket generic statement of like, this running back's out, he's not worth anything, I think is a little bit overplayed.
This is actually interesting. A designed run for Herbert.
Looked
here.
Like he was short.
Yeah, I think so too.
Down at the 1-inch line.
Just wondering how many injections this guy got at the half for all these these runs in the second half here. I will say this about Herbert. Herbert is a fucking tough player, man. Like, he's played through so many injuries in his career, serious stuff, rib, these high ankle sprains. He's definitely short here, but he's played through a lot.
Yeah, I had a pretty big position on KC to win the AFC West with some future parlays early in the season that ended up cashing. Obviously him getting hurt, not having the whole off season to prepare in that offense and whatnot. I thought they were going to start a little bit slower than they did. Chargers ended up actually being better than I thought this year. And obviously Denver's been pretty good as well. So
I like this convo because I obviously follow you on Twitter and I see a lot of your tweets, but we don't really ever hear much of you talking about your own personal betting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not in front of the screen 16 hours a day, and I know you've talked ad nauseum about at this point in your career that's not how you want to spend your time either. I mean, obviously I'm hosting a lot of our big players, doing a lot of meetings, this, that, and the other, and it's hard to be on screen when things are moving and releases are being given out and this, that, and the other. So I definitely bet some NFL stuff, injuries and information. I bet a lot of futures. I do a lot of future parlays. I think that's,
wow.
Skipper talked about this, but it's a pretty good way to get bigger limits and disguise some action and things like that, get down more than you otherwise would be able to. And then I'm in the summer when I have more time, I actually bet a lot of NASCAR. I credit Matt to getting me into that. And your interview with him last week, 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Yeah.
Obviously,
I mean, he makes it easy. He honestly makes it really easy.
Yeah, but you ask great questions too, thought-provoking stuff, just like talking about him moving the numbers and the screen reading stuff and just, how he books and all that stuff. I thought it was a fascinating insight that, a lot of the people that you interview, it's a lot of this, there's a lot of things that are rehashed and talked about and things like that. And I think he gave a insight into odds making and bookmaking that you don't really get a lot.
I really had a goal of wanting to be able to send people to that interview at some point who don't understand the betting market, right? Like they think about the sports books are setting a trap line and all this stuff. And they just don't understand how a market works.
And he's literally telling you he's moving 3, 4, 5 points on air just to see if he can get resistance.
Exactly. Which is hilarious. And it's like, it's the whole sharps are on this. It's like, well, are you sure? Just because the sharp book moved doesn't really necessarily mean they even took a bet, which is like some people don't understand.
All you need to do is go to sharper.com or whatever was talked about today. You'll get it all prepackaged in a nice little package. So I'm sure that'll be discussed on Circle Back on Tuesday.
It's actually really funny you mentioned NASCAR because so many people reached out to me following that interview saying like, can you have someone on to talk more about NASCAR betting? And I'm like a Canadian. I didn't grow up on NASCAR or anything like that. I never really betted seriously myself, but there's a way bigger market for that than I ever realized.
Yeah, I mean, it's niche. I mean, as Matt talked about, I mean, obviously way more niche back when he was betting it, where things were moving, 100 cents, 200 cents, things like that. But obviously it's still relatively inefficient compared to NFL and the other major markets. But, there's things that are routinely priced, 30 to 50 cents off, and you can find value if you're watching qualifying and little things like that.
Well, true story. I saw someone say rest in peace, Tony here, but I did give away my 5 Dimes account to a NASCAR sharp at some point because my account was profiled sharp and they could bet into my account for a very small amount and basically move the entire NASCAR market and come back on the other side. They finally caught on to that after a while, but those were good times. But I mean, it's like sports bettors are very creative in the way that they think.
That's the thing. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 shops that are setting the number and then everyone else is copying. So if they don't set the right number and the rest of the market copies, there's obviously inefficiencies and certain edges to be had.
It's an interesting play here. I think this is both players had possession and that Denver's going to keep the ball, but it's close. Simultaneous possession, another classic NFL rule.
Well, they didn't rule anything on the field right away, which would seem to be good for the offense.
Well, the first referee came in from the side and he signaled a catch. It's a tough one.
Wow. Man, that is simultaneous if I've ever seen.
Yeah. It really was. Both of them thought they had control of the ball there. Sticks with the offense.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Chargers are back in it right now. This game is flipped pretty quickly.
You got the 2-team parlay, the score, and then go for 2.
Mm-hmm. I know it's the listen. I live for this though. Like I find it exhilarating no matter what. I would obviously rather a sweat-free win anytime, but I love betting for the rush as well, and like the ups and downs over the course of the game.
It was an interesting game because obviously, people bet Denver all the way down, got down to 2.5, and then KC got blasted back, and we closed 3- 6.
Chargers blasted back.
Yeah. So kind of interesting how that played out. Obviously, early money on Denver and late money on the Chargers, but looks like the early money on Denver was spot on.
Well, yes and no. I mean, like a bunch of my friends were asking me. I even started the stream by saying this today because people were messaging me. They're like, "What's going on? Why are the Chargers getting bet?" I'm like, "Well, it's not injury related. It's just somebody who is very widely respected in the market thinks the Chargers are a good bet at 2.5, and they're betting it right now. It's like not that complicated a lot of these times."
Yeah, and obviously they had some common opponents the last few weeks, and there were some differing closing numbers there. So interesting how that played out. Looks like we just hung Denver -2.5, -0.04, 55.5 under -12 on the total.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look across the market right now. See
Basically,
where we're at.
2.5 totals. Looks like it's 55.5, 56 at one shot at Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
How much live betting are you doing?
Not a lot. It's there's one angle for hockey right now that's working. Aside from that, not much. I don't have the capacity, honestly, Jeff. Like I spend a lot of NFL days here at the desk sorting through injury news, got a tweet deck in front of me, like all the beat reporters and stuff like that. By the time the night comes and games are on, and it's not within my capacity at this point. If I was younger and hungrier and I had less money, then I would certainly do it. I don't mean that to sound cocky, but it's not me right now.
Can't do it all.
Yeah. Can't do it all. Wow. Well, got one more play here in the third quarter. Then I'll let you go. I'm going to try to make it. Out to circa in the early part of this upcoming year. Hopefully, at some point.
When the Leafs clinch the division.
Okay.
I don't know. I bet some plus 250, and I felt compelled to tell you that.
I like that. There we go.
I can't say I originate hockey. I don't do anything. When Jeff Davis tells me to bet something, I just go into the account and I bet it and I forget about it.
Yeah, Jeff is great. I fucking love Jeff. So good. But yeah, I'll do that. I have bad experiences watching Leaf games at Circa. I've watched like every game 7 that they've lost.
I know.
In recent years.
I set you up with a table. I watch you walk out with your head and tail between your legs, and I'm like, this is sad.
True story, and we'll end on this. But I was there game 7 against the Bruins this past year, and I posted a picture that I was there at Circa. And someone who's regularly in the chat of this and who follows me on Twitter just happened to be in Vegas and showed up at Circa and came to the booth, sat down next to me, and rooted against the Leafs for the entire game. And I've never wanted to kill someone more in my life.
If you need me to 86 them, let me know.
I will let you know.
They'll be the second 86 after GRP was dragged out of Bet Bash.
Forgot about that. Dragged out right in front of me too. Right in front of me.
Pat's following him with the scooter. I mean,
it was too good. It's honestly, you could write a sitcom like based off of that stuff. I can't even believe that happened in real life.
Well, no more chili dogs at Bet Bash.
That's it. They've upgraded. Now we got 5-course dinner at the Hall of Fame or whatever it was last year. Yeah. Appreciate you, Jeff. Anyone out there who hasn't been to Circa in Las Vegas, I would highly recommend you check it out. Say hi to Jeff when you're there. Great customer service. Best around. Appreciate you, Jeff.
Thanks, Rob. Enjoy the rest of the game.
All right. Jeff Benson, everyone. What a guy. We go from such a great guy to such a massive piece of shit. Hitman.
Yeah. I'll leave. You want me to leave? You want me to fuck up your fourth quarter? I'll leave.
You're not fucking. I'm here. We're good.
Yeah, because the audience is really just dying to see you, Jason.
I was waiting. I was really itching to jump in there.
Honestly, though, it hasn't really been the same since Hitman joined live from the couch with his rashes under the blanket. That was peak Hitman when the pH levels weren't right in the hot tub. By the way, Hitman, I got a hot tub now and I have no fucking clue what to do. I need some. It seems like this should be really easy. I got these things that are like level up, level down. But I honestly have no idea how to work this thing.
Do you think that I have any idea what to do?
Okay, you're just paying someone to come in and take care of it.
My wife's doing it.
Oh, I got to get my wife on it too.
I'm bringing in the bacon. I need someone to fry it in the pan.
I know. See, like I took responsibility of this. Like she's like, oh, do you know it? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'll figure it out. It's not a problem. Then I went out there. I'm like, holy fuck, I have no fucking. And this is like, I don't want some serious skin condition or anything like that either.
Yeah. I've already committed though. At the next house, I'm gonna have a pool guy and a hot tub guy. I'm gonna have someone. My goal is to have a par 3 in my backyard.
Yep.
Also, so I'm gonna have to have a maintenance guy.
Yeah.
So hopefully
Seems
I
like
can
you
hire
gotta
someone.
start winning some bets. If
Oh,
that's gonna be the case.
shit! Is Herbert hurt?
Oh, did you just see the play before me? Wow, you're
He
fast.
got up, but it looked like a vicious.
Wow. That was like a horse collar, but from the front, right?
Yeah, I'll pause it for you in a little bit.
Okay, no problem. Before you pause, it's just common courtesy to let the people know what you're sweating before.
I'll tell you everything. Whole portfolio. Quentin Johnston under 3.5. Nothing's big. Nothing's big, so I'm not going to go crazy. Quentin Johnson under 3.5 catches. Sutton under 5.5. Herbert under 234.5. I think that lost already.
No, it's 194. I'm
Javonte Williams.
off. Yeah,
Javonte Williams live unders after the first drive in the low 50s. Stone Smart live overs. Once it was apparent that Hayden Hurst wasn't playing much, I got that in the mid to high 30s. And Herbert over 30.5 rushing yards. I bet that 2 minutes before I came on because I just didn't think that the number was accounting for that he is running a lot. I mean, they just ran him on a 2-point conversion.
That's a great bet. I'd love to bet that right now if it's anywhere in that range.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't all live with the
it kind of further pushes the piece of shit narrative that you started to stream with, but I bet it on FanDuel 2 minutes before I came on and it moved the number. So
it's not bad. It's 32.5 minus 106. But now we need him.
It was 30. It was 30.5 right after they scored the touchdown and didn't get the 2.
All right, I want to root with you anyways. It's a bad number, but I'm taking it. 32.5 minus 1. Oh no, just went offline for me.
Yeah, that's because a play's happening.
Well, of course it did, man. I'm trying to click as quickly as I can.
Well, hopefully he doesn't run the ball here. It's a screen.
I cannot wait for this to land on 31, and there's going to be nothing more painful than me sitting with a 32.5 over rushing yards loss, and then Justin Herbert under 10.5 rushing yards lost. It's going to be a fun one. Yes. Thank you, Hitman.
Jason, stay on for a second. I'm going to take a quick leak so I can be in it for the long haul here.
All right, sounds good. All right, Hitman. What's your official release if it's not that?
I'll keep everyone updated.
Okay.
I don't force plays here.
You're right. You don't force plays, but you did text me before the stream and you promised that you would give one out, but that's like whatever. It's fine.
Again, never Dictator Jay. Where are you in the chat? I never said
I don't know. You know what? I banned him 3 times today, 5-minute bans, and he went in line. It was
why did you ban?
Because he just listen. If you're gonna talk about the stream, good. If you're just gonna spew absolute nonsense,
what did he
say?
Get banned.
I can go back into the chat logs and let you know. He got banned on our best bet show because he was talking about how annoying I am, blah blah blah. Like listen, like that's okay here, not okay on our best bet show. Like we have a level of professional. I know it sounds crazy. A level of professionalism I would like to keep in the chat on the best bet show. If you're just gonna like come and troll in the best bet show, you'll get banned easily. Here, it's fine. It's all good. I also got into a little trouble today earlier in the stream. I said something that was meant as a joke, and I think people took it like very harshly towards Fezzik. But I just suggest he might have like early onset dementia. Just think he doesn't even know what he's tweeting. But like I didn't mean it maliciously. It's just a young guy poking at an older dude.
I think Fezzik's just an old guy using social media. A lot of old people are not very. Fezzik's a lot more normal in person.
I agree. I'm sure he is. I've met him once, and I'll say he wasn't very nice to me. So maybe I feel a little bit special way towards him. So
I don't know. I know he bought Rob a pastrami sandwich or something.
Yeah, well, no. It was I didn't meet him. I produced one of the Hate the Book shows with him on, and he was just being very just being very abrasive towards me. Like, but whatever, it's chill. He seems like a nice guy. I think he's also just his struggle with technology was.
I guess you just bring out the worst in people, Jason.
I apparently do. Like,
wow, how many defensive offsides are these guys going to get in this game here?
All right, I'm gonna pause this at 15 on the play clock.
Okay,
Just count me down.
I will. Haskins was in, by the way, on third down there. Just if it
Would
means
you bet him
anything.
anytime touchdown, 16-1?
No, I didn't.
And what do you care about?
Ready? Go.
Well, now I'm behind. Jason did the same shit last week. You got to count down.
I was very distracted. I will next time.
okay, I'll count down. I'm on 24, 23, 22.
Oh, he's a mile behind. We're not counting. I'm not sinking to Jason.
I'm on the first
Jesus.
and 10.
Holy fuck, man.
Just
He's
hold
a
up.
quarter behind.
All
right.
I will. I just hold on 1 sec.
Yep.
We
You
got
just
this
tell
under control.
Yep.
We're all semi-intelligent people here.
Oh, was that? Oh, that wasn't Lad McConkey. Fuck.
Yeah, it was Lad McConkey.
That was Lad McConkey.
It was.
Another loser.
All right. 4 second mark.
Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Got it. And Herbert just
wow.
what? Darius Davis.
Darius Davis.
What?
That was the guy.
Is this crawl territory? I haven't seen the play. I don't know what happens.
Oh, you don't know what happens.
I assumed it was a pick. Is it a Darius Davis touchdown? It's a Darius Davis touchdown.
No shit, dude. It's what we announced
You
about 20 seconds ago.
You ixnayed that from me.
No, it didn't.
I suggested that at half.
No.
Yes,
don't
I
recall
did.
that. No.
Yes, I did.
I talked about Darius Davis when it looked like Palmer got hurt.
I'm going to take a look at props after this now that game script has shifted significantly. See if they get this too.
I hope not. Oh, play action.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have Denver +3, right, Rob? Oh my God.
That was truly incredible 2-point conversion right there.
That's ridiculous.
When this game is over, I'm going to take to Twitter to tell everybody the Chargers have 1 penalty for 3 yards.
That was bad for Herbert rushing. If you played that live, obviously, that drive was bad.
Yeah, you're underwater now. I could get 28.5, 29.5 minus 102.
I gotta fucking go to this idiot's Blue Sky because he stopped posting on Twitter.
We talked.
I have the snap counts if you need.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have anything with like third down snap counts?
I don't.
Well, tried so hard to be useful.
I can do pass splits, pass block splits, run block splits. That's it.
What's pass block?
For who?
Running backs for the Broncos.
Javonte Williams 4. Everyone else 0. Blake Watson 0. Michael Burton 0.
We're betting Javonte Williams over 24.5 rushing yards. That's a go.
Okay. I have it loaded up already. Same page as Herbert. Hello. Go. I'm in. Minus 114.
The reason I like that is because Williams is by far their most trusted guy in pass protection. So I think that's going to kind of, if they get into this game script where they are in shotgun and everything, that's going to hurt Estime a lot.
Yeah.
And Williams, like, it's just one carry. Do we get one carry in a game script where they're throwing from behind and if it gets to 4th and 2, is Williams on the field? or it's not 4th and 2, like 2nd and 2, 3rd, whatever. You
You
get
know,
the
I like it. The reason I like it is because every single prop you've ever given me is lost. So you're due.
my live props on this show have absolutely sucked.
I will say the live props with just me and Hitman are kind of bangers. That the Jameis Winston.
Yep.
I don't remember that. The over rushing yards.
That's one prop. Yep.
Yeah, and it was a banger. It was plus 165, I think, right? Well, not on FanDuel, but it was really, yeah. Anyways.
Way to go, man. Way to show love to our show sponsor. Good stuff, man.
The Jameis Winston. Remember when Jameis Winston was the thought was Jameis Winston was going to sneak?
Yeah.
And then he didn't sneak. And then the next play he just ran in for a touchdown. Anyways.
We're going. Oh, let me see if I could get it. I want Javonte Williams to catch a pass on this drive at plus 230. I'm betting that right now. Same as the handicap Hitman and tailing some people in the chat. Javonte Williams to catch a pass. If you haven't used your boost token, you can use it right now.
And if you haven't used your other,
the only thing I hate about the drive is like I could theoretically see like the first play it starts out someone else, like because they're not in a game script deal. Like they can still go under center. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know. I'll just do this every drive though, because Javonte Williams is going to catch one more pass before the game is done, and we're going to martingale this into existence. I'm joking, by the way, people, just in case you don't realize. Just in case the laughing didn't give it away. Holy fuck.
Let's see who starts the drive. I mean, if Williams started this drive, that would be great. I'm not certain he will.
Mm.
It's
our old friend Marty Gale.
It's
Estime's in there.
It's fine. It's
okay. We're good, man. We're good.
It's legit one carry the rest of the game.
We're good. We're good. Why, Jason? Why does it look like you have to shit? If you do, you can go, man.
It's just Hitman's on a bad live streak.
No.
We want to get it back.
He is a winner. So
I also have to live these through you guys. I just see that Estime's on the field right now. So when you guys saw that, that's how far behind I am.
That's tough, man. It's a tough break. Bad bounce back.
Good thing Denver subs like literally every single play.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get one. We're going to get a carry and a catch.
Here we go. He's in the backfield, Rob. It's 2nd and 5. They're under center. This is the moment.
Come on. This is the carry we need.
Oh, you fuck Sean Payton. And they ran a screen for Williams. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That was the target. It was the target, but we didn't get the catch. What's Harbaugh yelling about grounding for? Get out of here, Harbaugh, you loser. Grounding. I think they should run the exact same play.
And Williams on the sideline. I wonder who the back is. It's fucking Michael Burton.
Burton, fullback. Oh, God. Oh, God, I love the NFL. I'm going to lose so much money when the Chargers cover this game, but I love the league.
All right, first down.
They have a spy. Oh, yeah.
Am I still ahead of you a little bit?
Slightly, just very slightly. Like the amount of hair you have left, very small. Sorry, I can't make that joke.
It's all good. I'm gonna get something done. Surgery.
Yes, thinking about it too.
I'll never get a rug.
Let's go to Turkey together in the summer. We'll play some
golf. I was in fucking Italy last summer, and I was saying, why don't I just go now? Because I'm close by. And, now I got to make the trip all over again.
Yeah. I got to do it in the summer because I'll have to be off camera for like 3 or 4 weeks.
No, it only takes 2 weeks to heal. You're good.
Yeah. How do you know?
Yeah, and you can.
Oh my God. What a bad throw.
I mean, you either have to the ball was in the worst possible.
Everyone asking for DPI, fuck that. Don't reward Bo Nix for a terrible fucking throw.
I know. He had to underthrow it by more. Oh, he had it. What a route, too. It definitely was.
And I have some Denver teasers. So I would have liked it, but
it is most certainly DPI, without question. Without question. Chargers, I may remind you.
All right, we got wait. We got Williams in the backfield alert. He got the carry. Let's get it, Rob, for 2 yards. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go.
It's Rashad White, Bucky Irving all over again.
Oh my God. Or maybe they'll just give him magically 3 yards, like the Rashad, whatever it was we lost on.
Rashad
Ray
White,
Allen.
yeah.
Oh, Rashad White, yeah. We
Well,
lost the Ray Allen one like that too.
I'll keep Ray Allen.
Yeah, early in the year. Ray Davis.
Ray Davis. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Ray
Yeah.
Allen.
I was like, wait.
Wrong
When did
sport.
this happen? Yeah. Sorry, it's late.
Oh, no one's open.
No.
All right, punt.
One more kick at the can. Hopefully 2 more.
Good old Martin Gale. It's true. It's only, every running back was targeted. Yes. Good old Martin Gale.
What about the Burton Gale? No, that didn't work. Thought it was Barton. His name's Burton. Tried to force it.
That was tough to watch. Not the drive, Jason's joke there.
All right, got him at the 4.
Gonna lose on a game where the other team attempted a fucking free kick. The old free kick.
I'm looking at the live plays right now. Is golf season over, Rob?
What do you mean, is it over?
Is it over in Canada?
It's been over for a month for me.
And when does it start up? March?
Yeah, I'll probably will start like
So it's like every course closed?
yeah.
So it's like impossible to have a day in Canada that's like 40, 45 degrees.
Well, I don't in Toronto everything's closed. I'm sure East Coast everything's closed. My guess would be maybe in the southern part of BC, you might have some courses open now.
Dude, I played Saturday. It was 35 out.
35 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 1 degree. Yeah. What do you play? You play on a sheet of ice?
No. It was fine.
Okay.
It was fine. None of the courses closed. You know, my hands were a little cold.
Yeah.
But
is there more to this story, or is that the end of it?
no, I'm just.
I was just wondering if there was a
I
point.
was just curious on how you guys live and on the other different culture. You know,
Live pretty. First of all, this is the 51st state of the United States. By the way, we live in the same country. If you weren't aware. Playing on Christmas Eve, perfect empty course. Bart.
I think I'm gonna play on Christmas Eve too.
Yeah.
I'm considering it.
You should, man. Get away from the computer, play a little bit. Don't force any bad bets. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the NFL just fucked me so much with this schedule coming up next week. I mean, every day, 2 games Wednesday, a game on Thursday, 3 games on Saturday, the worst Sunday slate of all time, game on
Brutal.
Monday.
Yeah. Isn't this Herbert rushing yards line a little high with them having lead, so less likely to scramble and maybe kneel downs?
I don't disagree with the logic on it.
The problem is,
Oh, man.
the
The old
problem
Polish
is,
middle, baby.
the problem is that based off where the algorithm went off at, like the closing, like a lot of these live odds are based off what the closing line was.
Yeah.
And the closing line was just wrong in this game with Herbert because he's been a lot healthier running the ball than we thought he was going to be.
Yeah. Agreed.
So it's just hard for me to. It's hard for me.
Herbert living on the edge right now.
I mean, and I mean the game. I don't know. Let's see. They're aggressive. They're throwing. Quentin Johnston. What is that? Second? Is that his second or third catch?
QJ.
Yeah, tell me it's
three for 18.
Shit. All
It's
right.
trouble, man.
What does Sutton have? Sutton has 4, right?
Sutton is at 4 for 39.
Okay.
Any more drones recently you seen?
I haven't seen a drone.
Wow.
But again, you're talking to somebody that literally does not leave his office other than to play golf and go to Pilates. And that doesn't take a ton of time. So
You're not seeing drones on the course or anything like that?
I think a lot of sightings people have been having. Wow, Hayden Hurst.
Hurst is in.
I think a lot of the sightings have been at night.
I knew you saying that was going to get some. People are not happy with your Pilates.
Well, listen, I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm married to a woman.
Yeah.
I got
Not that
back
there's anything-
problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
It helps me out.
Yep.
Pilates
Build some core strength.
Plus EV if you're single Pilates. You just got to be not weird.
It's all old. It's all old
Okay.
woman. It's all.
Well,
it's either
you gotta
old
find the right
woman.
spot.
It's either old woman or it's pregnant woman.
Do you do Zumba as well?
No, I can't go that far.
No, that's it. You're done. You draw the line at Pilates. No
No.
Zumba.
And I'm such a miserable fuck at Pilates too. I'm so miserable.
Well, I mean, you're a miserable fuck outside of Pilates as well. So it's
Pretty much. I'm married to misery.
a little hot yoga. Yeah, why not? Yeah. You ever do the goat yoga? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I've never heard of it.
Never even heard of goat yoga? It's like a big trend nowadays. There's puppy yoga, it's goat yoga.
What the hell is it?
You just let some goats out in the room. It's supposed to be very relaxing. Get the pet a goat.
Oh, yes. All right. We got life with Quentin Johnston.
You had him in the flat too. Holy fuck, you had him in the flat. Oh man. Yeah, you're gonna have to pause by approximately 2 seconds.
Okay.
Stop it at oh, I took it off screen.
I'll just pause. It'll take 2 seconds to pause and then start.
Yeah, but then why don't we just sync it again? So we're at the exact same time.
All right.
You tell me when you see the clock again.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
That's exactly 2 seconds or so. Yeah. Shit.
I'm still 2 ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll free runner. Hello, Broncos back in business. Let's go. Okay. Zumba is for swingers. Pilates is for people who like to use the harnesses and swings. Yoga is for people who like the What a great comment. Brett. I don't take you for a harness and swing guy, though, honestly.
No comment from him, man.
No comment.
Someone's asking why you have bedhead every single stream.
Yeah.
What is bedhead?
When you
Looks like you just woke up.
not
I don't know. I woke up at 8 a.m. So
Yeah. Got it. Well, you're just getting mocked here, man. I don't know. This is not fair to Hitman, people. He's graced us with his time and presence tonight. People are just out here roasting.
Listen. You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. So we'll just
I love
put.
it, man.
Who do you want on the stream in the fourth quarter? You want Knish?
You.
Do you want?
No, this is my preference. I like watching you sweat out your bets at the end. I prefer when they lose because it makes for more entertainment.
I've lost like every fucking Thursday the last
Yeah.
2 months.
I love it. It's great. It's great for business, man. Viewership
Are you
goes up.
superstitious?
No, not
Okay.
one bit.
Okay, good. Because we would lose you if you were, but
Nah.
yeah, like if he's lost every Thursday for the past 2 months, like, and he's superstitious, you'd think he'd just stop coming to the show.
Yeah, he would tell Alex I can't do the show on Thursdays, but he's obviously here, so he's not an issue for him.
Well, I just wanted to ask and make sure, just to double check in case.
You ever done a
Alex
logic puzzle before? This is not. It's not
I actually
reinventing
did
the wheel.
very well on the logic puzzle section for 5th grader logic puzzle things.
Logic puzzle. I'll give you plus 200.
Yeah, I'll easily take that.
We'll figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll smoke you on logic puzzles, Rob. I don't think you know that.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Okay.
Love it. Love the enthusiasm. Love the enthusiasm.
Do we get one more Williams rush?
I would like that. He does suck though.
Yeah. I mean, people in the chat are going to think it's a bad beat that he only got 2 yards on his carry, but it's not. He sucks.
He does suck.
He's so
Man,
bad.
He's
such a pig. He's
a pig.
How did I end up on 2 pig overs today? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, my man.
They're not going to run the ball on 3rd and 5, will they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they already ran that play. Sorry. Well,
No, they're talking about Christmas movies on the broadcast now. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I'm going to say no. I know people lump it in there.
It is. It's just a great movie.
Yeah, I love Die Hard. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie.
If you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is also a very good Christmas movie.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's not good. Bo Nix taking a 10-yard sack on 1st down. That is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this now. I mean, at least, yeah. Well, yeah. Williams wasn't even in the game.
Wow.
If this was like late in the first half,
I'll tell you what, I'm fucking surprised. Estime's in 2nd and 20.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just that's a bad job. I'm surprised.
Man, Javonte Williams could have got us those 7 yards right there.
Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not a good bet. If Estime was in on that,
it's okay.
We could use this. I'd love a conversion here because Williams is in on the 3rd down, probably stays in.
Yeah. How about a conversion to Williams? Oh, I didn't bet him on this drive. He's going to definitely catch this pass. Like without a doubt, he's catching this pass.
Can it be like a screen, but it goes backwards so it counts as a run? To get the first, I'm already so far behind. Did it happen already?
Well, play has happened.
Sean Payton's going to punt this.
I think so. I think he is.
Sean Payton's a pretty conservative coach with these decisions.
I mean, they might just line up to try to draw the team offside and take a 5-yard penalty.
What would you do here?
I would line up to try to draw them offside and take.
But you would punt it if they didn't. I think I would go for this.
4th and 6. It's probably close to. I would guess that it's a slightly plus EV to go. Is what I would say.
I mean, it's not the end of the world if. Say you do out 20 yards and you lap a field goal, then you still have a chance to win the game.
I'm really just very biased by Denver +3 right now and not losing that at this point. No, Lord McD, you don't take a timeout when the clock runs out. You just take the delay of game.
I guess I could see though, how much time did they use to what did they punt it at? Like, do you want to waste that 15 seconds? You know what I'm saying, Rob?
I know what
Like
you're
if you
saying.
punted with 15 seconds on the play clock, you want to use another 15 and
Very
lose
good
that
point.
time just to.
Very good point. Because of the bets you've made on this show, I took you for an idiot, but that's actually extremely valid.
Was a top 100 Madden player in the world. Multiple, not just a 1-year wonder either, for like 5 years, man.
But did you ever beat Kurt Benkert one-on-one?
Is he known for Madden?
Oh, yeah. He'll fucking take you out to the woodshed, dude.
He's good.
Oh, Benkert can ball.
I mean, I'm sure he wasn't good then, was he? He was in
I don't know. I don't know how long he's been good for, but
Dude, I played the number one player in the world at the time, multiple. I've played all the top guys, man. I beat some of the best fucking people in the world. So I could apply to be the Jets GM, as Brink's pick said.
Did you ever hold a Guinness World Record in Madden?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, one of us has held the Guinness World Record in an EA Sports video game.
Do you have like the plaque for that? Is that true? I feel like this
I have a
is not
certificate
true.
for that. Yeah.
Is it in a book?
No.
It was against a computer, right?
It was against a computer. Yeah.
Yeah. So who the fuck cares?
I care. One of us held the world record. The other one didn't. The other one's talking about, I beat this top 100 player. I beat top 100 players before.
One in the chat. It's
No. Not I beat top 100 players. I am a top 100 player. Let's get it straight.
You currently are. One in the chat. If it's more,
I was when I wasn't fucking staring at a computer screen for 14 hours. Yes, I was a top 100 player.
Yeah. Hitman was teaching at school, and he was beating all the high school kids in Madden. He'd get their username and be like, let's have a game tonight.
When I was in college and I was just drinking all night, getting stoned, coming home, playing Madden until 5 a.m.
Wow. Those are the days, man. What a fucking life that was.
Did you meet your wife in college, just out of curiosity? Or
no, I met
her at Pilates.
I met my wife 12 years ago. So I was 20.
Isn't that in college?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a story that was. I don't even know what I'm rooting for. I need some Gus Edwards.
I'm trying to focus on.
I know. I'm sorry. I was distracted.
Sometimes what Jason says just goes in one ear, out the other. You know
what? Hey man, I care about you. That's why I want to know more about your life. Maybe this is the wrong time to do it though.
Thank you.
Lord McD wants to know what I'm not joking. Hitman taught gym. He was a gym teacher.
Yes.
This is a true story. It's not a joke. Best damn gym teacher in all of New Jersey.
Good, solid basketball coach. Coach some lacrosse. Coach some baseball.
Yeah. You ever have the class play a little European handball?
No. Fuck Quentin. Oh!
You dropped it. Wow, QJ.
Dude, how?
Man, you are getting away with
two bullets that I missed.
This guy reeks is such a good call. I love when people say that someone reeks. It's so much better than any other insult. This guy reeks. Oh man. Oh, it's too good. You ever play with these at in high school?
No.
No?
Ooh. No.
Oh.
Herbert's running. All right.
Stay strapped.
Wow, and he got the first down too, and stayed in bounds to absorb a massive hit for some reason. Okay, Herbie got it.
It looks like some people played that. They wanted the D-Gen play with you, Rob. Remember, a wise guy on gambling Twitter once said, it's not about the number. It's about the bet you make. The player, It's about the team or the player.
I should get a tweet right. Well, I don't want to jinx it yet. They could still lose, and they could still lose. But yeah, I wouldn't mind hitting GRP up with a tweet tonight about how the number matters.
Dude, the most. Oh wow, Gus. Oh no, Rob.
Negative yards.
No, Rob. Now, did he fumble?
Oh my God. Please, that would be the perfect play for me if he did fumble.
Why?
Because I have Gus Edwards over on yards, and if he fumbled,
he got. But I don't know how far he ran. I don't know.
he ran a long way.
He ran a long way. He ran a long way. Oh, babe, that's vintage Gus. Whoa.
Let's see if he was down.
I
Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
So far behind.
The most amazing part about GRP's whole team, it's about the team, not the number, is he massively overrates how important the number is and his percentages.
I know.
That's the most amazing part of it. What does he say? Like 20 for 15% of the time it matters.
He's so insane. I know it does not even close to that. It's not even close to that. Oh man.
He really is a Seinfeld character, man. He truly is.
Is there a scenario here where the Chargers could just run out the clock? It doesn't look that way, does it? It doesn't look that way. It's really upsetting. I'm not happy at the moment. I will say Chargers have played a much better second half, though. Really good second half from this team.
Yeah, I mean, total yards, it just showed 182 to 74.
2 timeouts for the Broncos, right? Yeah.
And the 2-minute warning.
Because they just used 1. So
I mean, if I'm the Chargers, I'm throwing here.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh, that's a
Fuck.
wow.
Teasers. I have fucking teasers on them. Was that Haskins too? Tell me I wasn't Haskins. I thought about betting his anytime.
It was Hassan Haskins. It is Hassan Haskins. Somebody had him at 60 to 1 in the chat. I gotta say.
Was it was 60 to 1?
60 to 1, yeah. 6-0.
I did see something about a bad number.
Did he get it? Wow, Gil,
Haskins.
congrats, buddy. Wow.
It was at a book that doesn't take bets, but I know that was out there.
It was there, yeah. Good for you, Gil. Good for you, Gil.
Wow.
Oh, it went in. Oh, that PAT was very close to hitting that upright.
Well,
what do we need? Can we get like a quick bet next player to catch a pass? Or I think
what's the live odds right now on the game, the spread?
9.5, minus 9.5, minus 170 for the Chargers.
What's Denver?
Plus 9.5, plus 130.
Give me one sec.
Take your time, please. I will get ready.
It's plus 9 and it's 9.5 plus.
This might be. It seems like it's live right now. Yeah.
I'm betting that 9. It's 9.5 plus 130.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm betting that.
Plus 9.5. Correct for
yes.
Plus 9.5 Broncos. Plus 130. It just moved to plus 148. You have market influence.
There you go.
You have Jason level market influence. I'm kidding.
Do you think Sean Payton knows that if they score a touchdown here, they're supposed to go for 2?
I have no idea, but I do know that. Yeah, I bet plus 9.5 plus 148. By the way, I just I shopped it real quick. It was plus 110 at another book. So it's a pretty good price at FanDuel. Sean Payton is the most conservative coach in these situations in deciding to kick the early field goal. He's a believer in not just kicking the field goal, but he will go early.
He's very old school. I agree with you.
Yes.
He is.
So I like that bet quite a bit.
Problem is got to get into field goal range,
It helps when you start at the 30, you know?
does.
I mean,
Yep.
and then the new NFL, you're 35 yards away. But yeah, I like that bet a lot. All right, let's get one more play before the 2-minute warning. You could run it here. You could run it with Williams here.
Suma's SGP is hitting right now as it stands. Wow.
Wait, that's rushing yards, right? For
That
Williams.
is, yeah, what's the flag, though? That is rushing yards for Williams.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Harbaugh doesn't look happy.
Harbaugh always looks that though. He's got it's the same permanent face. It's just a matter of whether they call the holding or they pick up the flag.
Fuck.
No,
Did they
called it
call
illegal
it?
forward pass as well.
Fuck.
In real time, I thought it was good.
It looked backwards to me on the replay when you told me it was backwards. So I don't know if that helps you guys out. So what we just need Kamani Vidal to stay to his under to hit the that SGP.
No, he had Bo Nix alternate
he was
rushing yards
forward.
over,
He was
McConkey
forward.
over 5.5, and Chargers
Yeah.
minus 9.5.
So sorry, Chargers 9.5 stays, and then he also had Vidal under 45.5 in there. Rushing receiving. Sorry. So we need to Vidal to stay under. I guess Chargers aren't touching the ball.
That was very deceiving in real time. Like
Parallax
it's
effect.
so far.
Parallax
It's so far forward when you watch it.
When you see it from the side angle, though, it doesn't look like.
So what is it right now? 2nd and 14?
13, but yes.
Why is Kyle Kerms? I missed this. Kerms bringing up Caleb Williams. He wants me to get.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
I'm telling you, chat. Denver plus 9.5, plus 185. We're doubling down.
That is solid. I gotta say, the illegal forward pass penalty, like the sign, the referee, it looks like he's just like blowing a fart away from his ass.
By the way, at one of the sharpest books right now, it's minus 130. It's minus 112 both ways. So I mean, you could literally just scalp this if you wanted.
At two of the sharpest books.
Yeah, I think FanDuel's price is wrong.
They're right in the middle.
It's getting like blasted right now.
Yeah, because there's a live ARB available.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not arbing it. I am. I took some 135 at another plus 135 at another book.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. So I could get my ass kicked on that, get my ass kicked on teasers. Cortland Sutton will catch one more pass.
Before this final drive, Bo Nix had 220 passing yards. 206 of those yards were yards after catch. 206 of 220.
I like
That
the guy in the chat that said I know it sounds stupid, but I really think the league is WWE sometimes. Every time I have some bullshit go against me, I say the same shit. I say that WWE has more integrity than this league. I was saying it after that Saints game against Washington last week.
All right.
All right, come on, Bo. Yeah, great throw.
Oh my God, this guy, man.
Did you bet Williams on this drive?
No. I'd rather not lose more money tonight.
That play was not good.
Think Peyton will punt on 4th down or what?
Let's get it to 4th and manageable.
Oh, man. I remember feeling so good about Denver 3. And then Benson came on and said the house really needed the Chargers. And since then, it's been all Chargers.
There we go. 4th and manageable.
It's Kroll.
All right, here we go.
Oh, receiver's about to be turned off. Still viewing. Oh, what horrible timing. Ooh. Got a little telegram pop up here that said, don't tell Chad. Could that be all about? Don't tell chat.
Yeah, honestly, the chat would hate Jason probably 2 times more than they are.
Listen, I did practice what we preach. That's all I'll say.
What a scumbag. Absolute human trash. I don't want to watch this play, man. I lived through Hitman, who's a second ahead of me.
All right, here we go. Nick, here we go, right? Nick's
Williams on the field. Let's get it.
Takes the snap, wide open, first down, baby. We're getting that fucking field goal. We're getting these teasers, Rob. We're getting that field goal.
No, we're getting a Kroll touchdown, my man. That's what we're getting here.
If we get a Kroll touchdown,
as long as it's not Cortland Sutton catch, I will take it. Oh, big play, Javante. That's how you do it.
Run?
No. Fuck. We're not running the ball, Jason.
Watch out.
He's going to hand off the ball.
Early, Sean Payton decides
throw
to
a break. Yeah, he's sending the kicker out.
Look, he's sending him out now.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You nailed this. You nailed now. Well, we need the kicker.
Whoa.
But you know what, Rob?
No, he nailed the handicap. He nailed the handicap.
But you know what, though? Was it good that I nailed how early? Because I'd like this to be a shorter kick.
Of course, he should not be kicking a 55-yarder here right now.
Yeah, like
the clock is stopped too. Like
this really doesn't benefit me, to be honest.
I have to watch this play through, you guys.
Come on, go.
It's through. Nailed.
All right.
Dude, I didn't think that was going to make it there.
Who the fuck is this kicker? Willie Lutz.
Willie Lutz.
Hello. He had him in New Orleans.
You did have him in New Orleans.
Kerms is asking why they're kicking. Part of the Kerms.
Because Sean Payton is 100 years old, and this is what they used to do when he coached the first time around.
Because the hitman told you that Sean Payton is a fucking idiot in these situations, and he was going to kick.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, like it might have been a bad handicap. Like the fact that he's going to kick 55-yarders. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, at least it gets the teasers home, gets the live bet home.
Well,
but it's it's the current moment. Until this Buffalo, this is going to be like fucking Mac Hollins returning it down the sideline against Detroit.
And there's enough time that I was going to say there's not enough time.
Just think it. Don't say it.
For the Chargers to attempt a field goal is what I was saying. Like if they recovered this at like the 45, they get 8 yards. No, never mind. I'm
Can
just
you-
talking out my ass.
Can he just rip it at one of these Chargers defensive players? The guy right in the middle of the field. Just boot it directly at him. Boot it directly at him.
Oh. Have we ever seen anyone do? We talked about this on Sunday, I think. We haven't seen anyone ever do that in the NFL, right? No, no one just smashing it.
I haven't seen it yet. It was a shit kick anyways, but it looks like they called timeout. Chargers called timeout. It's a good thing they did. A good thing they did for the Denver side of things.
Yeah. I wonder, okay, they changed this a couple of years ago where you have to have even guys on the same side, whatever, on the side of the ball.
Yeah.
Should they change that back with the new rule to make it like easier, like slightly easier to recover the onside kick? It's not, but
I forgot Suma lost his SGP. That's tough. Should they change it back? They should make many changes, but they don't. They don't.
Getting DMs about the Peyton handicap.
Look at you, man.
Listen,
Both you and Jason tonight pretending you
I
have
might
friends.
be. I might
Really
be
nice.
30% all time on this network at best bets, but every now and then
it's crazy because you're hitting like the plus 150s, the plus 160s out here.
I
but
mean,
the
yeah, I
minus
just
110s
lost.
are right
Well, some of us lost Javonte Williams.
Yes.
There was some people.
No, it's good. It got a big hop last second. That's
There was one guy that reached out to me about the Williams saying, "Oh, I line shopped it and got 23.5."
Good for him for line shopping.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, we were sponsored by FanDuel, but
Well, okay, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, you're a traitor, man. Fucking traitor.
why are you blaming it on me? We always preach to line shop.
No, I'm gonna have to send you to the 52nd state of Mexico. Oh man.
are they going to? How many yards did he just lose? No, don't do this to me. Don't do this.
It's about to happen. It's about to
Don't
happen.
do this shit to me.
It's about to happen.
Don't do this shit.
He lost 5 yards there.
How many does he have now?
40. He has 6 for 40.
Don't.
Is this happening? He will lose another 10 yards.
Yeah.
This is insane. I don't know why I didn't think about this angle. Because I was so rattled. I was just sitting here processing things in my brain. It's like, why? How did I lose this bet? Why do I still let Jason produce? All these things are going
He's
through my
about to do
head.
it again. He's about to do it again. Oh
No,
my
this is
God.
This is incredible.
That's what, 6 yards?
This is incredible.
Oh my God.
They gave him only a 5-yard loss on that one, officially.
Now, theoretically, the smartest play to do, but
He's
the
run all the way
running back
backwards.
is you get a skill position guy to do it and run 40 yards backwards and just stop. But is there anyone that unselfish? You know,
If Gus Edwards under
Gus Edwards is too slow. Like, you got to get like Darius Davis to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the smart move is to not do this with Herbert. It's to do it with a skill position guy. And yeah, I mean, that's just. Jesus
You think he'll turn around and run 26 yards?
What did he end with here?
35, I think.
No, less than 35.
Oh, it's going to be
28.
going under.
Oh, I'm missing one then.
That is
I'm still play behind you guys. That's why.
That is 8 for 28. Yep. Wow.
Sorry, guys. I didn't handicap the negative 17-yard rushing try at Justin Herbert. I guess I should have.
Oh my God. I can't believe that happened. Oh my God.
In all fairness to the chat, listen. I didn't recommend it at the new price It was Pizzola that had you guys chasing the old price. So this loss is on Pizzola.
Every price lost.
Don't matter. Don't matter.
They all lost. Every price
I didn't
lost.
recommend to bet on it. I said I bet it. The line moved. Then Pizzola goes, oh, no, just chase. Pizzola pulled a pheasant. He said, oh, just chase Hitman Steam. It moved 3 yards. Doesn't matter.
Of course I did. Of course I did. Look at this. What a scumbag. What an absolute scumbag. Oh, look at that smart play. Wow, these guys really figured it out.
Yeah,
Although
D2 is right. It evens out for the Tua play.
Can I ask a real question about this last play of the game?
Yes.
How was that not grounding?
To be honest, I didn't even see. What'd they do? Herbert just
He took a snap in shotgun and he tossed a pop fly up and out of bounds down the field.
because they had a receiver run a streak.
They didn't even though have a receiver run a streak.
Yeah, they did. There was like 2 guys on them.
Yeah. Streak?
I just saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
It literally just happened. Yeah. There was, I mean,
I'll take
in
your word
the
for it.
area is very loose. Like
I'll take your word for it.
He was running there. Was he like maybe 20 yards away from it? Yeah.
Oh, there's no pressure as well. Technically, that is a fun requirement. That is true.
Yeah,
Quarterback does have to be under pressure.
Kyle Lamb is right. QJ was getting held. I thought he was a gunner for a second with how that coverage was.
Wait a second. My Herbert is settled as a win
On what?
on FanDuel.
Oh, probably because they graded it because it won and they just graded it early, probably. Listen, guys, I'm not telling you to withdraw or nothing. You know, we like to keep good relationships with some of these places.
That's why we love FanDuel.
Well, we'll see. I wouldn't be upset if they graded it a loser because it lost, but we'll see.
Well, if it wins in the account, guys, you can thank me. If it loses, you can blame me a lot. So,
all right, Hitman. I'll reach out to your wife with questions about the hot tub and the pH levels and stuff like that.
I got you.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I got you.
Evidently, though, you do with a great live bet. Great live bet on the
Gotta
Broncos.
win one. My record's not good on this stream, so gotta win one.
You got to win your best bet this week, though, or else you're going to feel the footsteps of the pizza band coming your way. I know you feel them already. That's it.
We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you.
All right. Hey, man, everyone. Appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight. As a reminder, if you haven't already, smash that like button on the way out the door. Take 2 seconds. I already turned off my lights. What the hell am I doing? It's getting hot in here. I look like I'm in the dark, whatever. Whew. What a game. I'm pretty upset. But there's lots more to bet on this week. Saturday, Sunday. Water finds its level, as my friend Brian Blessing used to say. Appreciate everyone out there. It is going to be... Jason, come on here for 1 second. What do we got going on with the prop show with Hitman this week? Regular scheduled time?
Regular scheduled time this week. Next week is the funky schedule.
Okay. So Saturday, there's going to be a show out.
Saturday, expected between 11:30 and like 12:30 p.m., maybe 1 p.m., depending on what time Hitman wants to record at.
Got it. All right. Saturday prop show right here. I'm back here Sunday for the pizza buffet, regular scheduled time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. For myself, Rob Pizzola, for our great guest tonight, Hitman, Jeffrey Benson, Ian McMillan, and Judah Fortgang, my producer, Jason Cooper as well. It's been another Thursday Night Football watch along presented by FanDuel right here on Forward Progress. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night.